Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday to you. Glad you're with us tonight. 3 hours live from Los Angeles. And we're going to bring you so much brand new. I told you yesterday, we're kicking off what really is, whether you think of it as holiday season kickoff, whether you just think about the seasons changing, it is all about brand new here on our shows. And it's going to be every single show. Lots and lots of brand new designs, lots of brand new ideas, concepts. We even have cufflinks. We've never had those before. So it is really a great time to be with us and just sit back and enjoy. And if something might tempt you, or if something really does tend to tantalize the senses, then give us a call and pick it up, because it's one of a kind throughout the show today pretty much. So it is all about a celebration of the best in jewelry, but with that also comes a major best in value. Some of these new pieces, I will say all of the new pieces, are really just priced so right, almost a little bit, dare I say, too right, because I think we all know what's going on with jewelry and we've seen what's happening with everything, but also this really is, if you've been shopping for jewelry for a long time, like I know so many of us have, you're going to recognize values that haven't happened even in decades. And that is really truly where I'm sitting here looking at these brand new items, scratching my head as to how they can be that affordable. And we're all used to great values here. So it is going to be an exciting night to shop. We've got so much brand new. We're kicking off a lot of the brand new in this first few minutes that are one of a kinds, butterflies and horses. We've got horses for you as well. And we also have some really specialty stones that we're going to bring to you. If you loved that diaspora I brought you last night, remember that big elongated radiant? We got a matching pendant tonight on the way. We have great wheels for you. I mean, it's just a celebration of what we do. Best in gems, best in diamonds, great designs, but all at really truly a price tag that's going to make you maybe want to just shop a little bit extra, a special something for you. Or we've got some great gift ideas as well that are going to be really exquisite values on. For example, I've got an emerald necklace. I'm having a hard time believing where the price is for an emerald piece that is a full necklace with emeralds and diamonds as well, at a price that's just a gimme. It's super limited. It's one of the few pieces I have more than one of, but that doesn't mean there's going to be enough to go around. So we have that for you. Returning favorites like the Raindrop Ring is here. Looking forward to that. Also, diamond studs. I brought you some studs last night. They were fun diamonds. A lot of people, when it comes to diamond studs, want classics like white diamonds. So what I'm bringing you is our most special opportunity in diamond studs, because it's the big stud we do, but it also has the halo in diamonds. So you're getting a lot extra to go with your diamond pieces. So we're looking forward to that as well. And that's an upcomer for holidays. We're always talking about diamond studs, so great night to get them. Plus, I must tell you about this ruby. There is truly, just when I think we've brought you the very, very pinnacle, the best, we see a ruby like what I'm going to bring you tonight that is truly exquisite in every single way. It is the cleanest. It is like, if anything else, it really looks like a red diamond, because it's so clean and so brilliant. And that is not something we associate with rubies typically. It's also out of Burma. It's over a carat, and we're going to do something to make it affordable as well. So all of that and much, much more coming your way. There is also, I will just give you a heads up, because we've never had anything like it. And where is it? Because I got to put it on. There is a yellow diamond. I know you're used to yellow diamonds, but we have a yellow diamond here that is unlike any yellow diamond that I've ever brought you on this show or any. So even if you've been watching me since day one for like 21 years, you've not seen a yellow diamond like this. We have the one, the only, you can probably tell from across the room, it is a trillion cut. And there's something so powerful about a trillion cut stone, but to see it with diamonds that are brilliant like this is, you're going to love it. So that's a one only. So just thought I'd give you a little verbal cue on that one too. So big yellow diamond trillion, great, gorgeous ruby, and all the brand new, starting with this one right here. So take a look and let us know if you can, if there's anything you'd like to see in particular. We can help you out with those as well. So how about this? A special, special way to get us started here on a Thursday. Glad you're with us tonight. This is really a special show, and that's going to be how we start. 8427 is the number here. That is really, really, really amazing, and it is special. And here's what we're going to do. I really, really love this, and you know what we're looking at? It kind of reminds me, and I know you see the butterflies, it kind of reminds me a little bit of like a cherry blossom in a way. When I first saw it, I thought it looks almost like cherry blossom trees. It really is pretty, the way it's going to be like a vine wrapping up and down your hand, but notice it comes back as one basic shank in the back. So it's 18 karat gold. We're going to see a lot of 18K tonight, as we've been seeing the last couple of days. I love that. Then it's 50 55 points in your pink sapphires that are your bigger rounds that are kind of dotting the lines or the vines of this gold. And then you have a beautiful 50 points in diamonds that's going to be paved in your trio of butterflies as well. So it's going to be a day to get you, again, get on the lines early. We have the most stunning 18 karat gold modern malachite for you coming up as well. But let's talk about this one. And more importantly, you have no idea how far I had to zoom back because I did it before we came on the air. Watch this on the hand, then you'll really see what is so exciting about this ring is the way it just looks as if everything is floating on top of your hand. It really does give that appearance, right? The butterflies are a little bit elevated. The pink sapphires, which are all diamond cut rounds, are looking amazing. You've got everything coiled and wrapped around one band in the back, so it's really easy to wear. It is not a complex ring to wear, even though it is a longer ring than some, right? You've got that beautiful, beautiful detailing. I can still have full range of motion, can actually, you know, kind of curl the knuckles. So you've got a really great look, and it is amazing. We only have this one, of course, so it's time to get on the phone lines if you love it already. And we may already have some really, again, smart, ready to go, like speedy shoppers who are ready to just, you know, grab that value before somebody else does, because that is one of the big keys here. And yes, it's actually rose gold on this one. So it may look yellow gold, but it's actually rose gold on that one. So it's all rose gold. It will remain in that rose gold. Then you've got that pink sapphire and diamond weight as well. And it's not even $29.99. We have one starting with something brand new. We're going to have a lot of that brand new throughout. Like I said, we'll concentrate it here for the first few minutes. If you like rose gold and butterflies, stay with us for a pendant. We have a new pendant that has pink sapphires and diamonds as well. So maybe a great match to this ring. But how about a great enough value, better than $29.99, because I know we're ready to get you a value, right? I know that's what you're looking for, and I know that's what you need, and I know that's what we're here to do. That is our sole mission, is to bring you the best, never compromise that quality, but at the same time, deliver on the value front. It is right here, and no longer is this going to be $3,000. Go ahead and grab it. This is so pretty. There's so many pieces I want to shop from this show that it's almost not fair. It's almost not fair. I mean, I could easily cover the quota here today on my own, just by myself shopping prior to the show beginning. So come on in, because everything's going to get a good home. You know that, either to you or to me, because I've got a list, and this is one of them on it. So how about we make this a lot easier than $29.99 and send it out right now for $999. Starting with a bang when it comes to butterflies and florals. It's amazing how the butterflies themselves almost look, again, florally. It's so stunning. It's $9.99 only. We'll give it 30 seconds and we got to roll. And if you want a matching piece, it happens to be right here. It's not the exact match because, again, it's meant to coordinate. But if you wanted a butterfly in a pendant, look at how pretty this is to go with it, with different tones of pink sapphires and this almost dimensional kind of puffy design to the wing. I mean, look at how pretty. So, again, kind of something to coordinate back because your butterflies here in the ring are white diamonds, but you have that mix of the pink sapphires and rubies in the pendant itself. So that's $9.99. First caller, let me know if you like it. I'm going to show it one more time on the hand because I really think that's what you've got to see. You've got to see the way it extends and tell me that that is not a statement piece, but at the same time, it is really comfortable. I will tell you that now. There's nothing complicated about wearing this beyond any old other ring, right? That has that more traditional look. This is the way to go. So if you'd like it, $9.99. Let's go right to the butterfly because it's 8434, and this will be the pendant that I already gave you a flash at, or a flash of, I should say, a flash at. I don't want to do any flash ats. This is really pretty. 18 karat rose gold still on this one, but this time you're getting sapphires and rubies and diamonds, but in reverse, because last time in the ring we did the white diamonds for the butterflies. This is a little different. You've got 8434. It's 18 karat rose gold. We'll start with 48 points in your pink sapphires, which are all diamond cut rounds in the pave. And then you can see it's dotted with the rubies to give it that contrast. So 8434, 18 karat rose. You're getting all that rose gold here delivered. But then you also have 48 points in the pink sapphire. And then you've got rubies, just a few rubies. That's really what gives it the contrast. It almost looks like a hotter pinky red. And that's going to be your 11 points in the rubies and 3 points in diamonds right down the middle of the butterfly. It's just one bail that's going to be at that corner of that wing where I'm holding it. So it is going to sit this way. When you pop it on a chain, whether that's your pink diamond by the yard, whether it's your fabulous classic rose gold chain, you're going to have that kind of way that it sits, that orientation on the neckline. And we'll give you a look here on the hand with a measurement so you know exactly what to expect. And we are busy on the phone lines already. Don't hesitate to call us. There's going to be your 3/4 inch top to bottom because of the way that diagonal, and I am holding it that way because that is the only way it'll sit. Yesterday I had a butterfly on the air. It had 2 bails, so it had the option of wearing it with a diagonal or straight like this. This one will only be sitting that way on the neckline. We'll show it on the neckline next for you, and we'll get you a greater value. And it's 18 karat gold again. So once again, you're getting that 18 karat, higher standard, higher purity, 2-year rose gold here, just like we saw in the ring with that pink sapphire butterfly combo. This is what it looks like from a distance. So, you know, you're across the room, if you will. I still have the ring on so you can see how those go together as well. If you'd like to kind of mix and match them or put them together, whatever you'd like to do. But that is less than $9.99. Watch this. We're going to go back up close for you and get you a better value than even $9.99. And it's only in the rose gold. We'll make it a really simple, easy deal. Better than $9, better than $8, better than $7, better than $6.99. This is another one on my list. I love butterflies. Do you too? I mean, the symbolic nature, the beauty of them, the way that they're just feminine in jewelry and great for the neckline. There again is the back of it. And we're going to do it for $599 instead of $699 to help you out. Just save you another extra $100 off an already really special low price, and that is $599. So give us a quick call if you'd like that. Ring is still here at $999 if you'd like to pair them up, because for under $1,600 you got a set in the making there and a really good look in coordination. And then if I show you this way too, let me just set it down here if I may, because I want you to see that elevation. See how it's slightly pave, kind of like a little more dimensional than you might expect to see. You can see that it kind of has that wraparound design where it's subtle, but you still have that detail where it goes around the sides and looks so amazing, doesn't it? So you get a little more just, you know, again, you can see there how it's going to actually show up. Those stones are going to be great from the side profile of the piece as well. So if you'd like that, $599. Let me know. 18 karat rose gold on that one only, and that is $599. Now here's my malachite necklace. This is one of those values. It's meant to blow your mind. I wish I had 100 of them because everybody would want one, but I only have the one. And I want you to see this very cool geometric style in item number 8513. We're going to stay with 18 karat gold here. This time, yellow gold. Stays as yellow gold. There's this great kind of half moon style, this semicircular style where you have that lines, or the let's call it the natural striations of the malachite, are kind of like lining up with the way that they did the gold design. So it's almost like the stone itself inspired the design here. And then you've got 18 karat solid yellow. That's a 43 point malachite there in that really cool cut. And then you've got the mirror finished gold with that beautiful kind of like a smile or a U shape underneath it as well. So you can see it looks almost like it moves. It does not spin or move. It's just all in one piece. However, I want to show you this clasp, because this is it's a spring ring, but then there's 18 inches to the chain. But do you see where there's that little bit of that? It's that semicircular design that matches the actual design itself. That is actually, think of it like a little pull tab, because that bead that you see there, that's that spherical yellow gold bead. When you pull that little semicircle there, it's actually going to be adjustable. So 18 inches is the longest length. Let me show it against the hand here. But then you have that option to actually pull this little design here, and that's going to help you to actually create a more smaller or cinched in look. So if you want to go a little shorter than 18, and that could be anything, 17 3/4, it could be 15 inches as a choker length. Whatever you want to do, you can, because you have this little, again, there's a silicone bead inside of that gold, so it's going to give you that ability to kind of pull it shorter or make it longer. Your max is 18 inch, so that's your flexibility there. We'll show it against the neckline as well so you can see it from a distance away, and then watch how, because you still have that malachite paired up with that mirror finish gold, you still have a great way that shines, so it really picks up the light beautifully. It's a casual piece, but it's a really cool wow piece at the same time, and wear it every day or layer it up with other things. But this entire necklace is not even $500. And it's 18 karat solid gold. Green is also a color that goes with everything. So if you want to wear your malachite with, I'm wearing greens and blues, but different shades of, you can wear this with anything and everything from neutrals to more bright colors. It's whatever you want to do, but this is what it looks like up close. 18K and not $499. That's amazing. You can't buy an 18 karat gold chain alone for $499, but instead, we're giving you the malachite and the gold for less than even $400. It is $399 only. And that is also for one caller, and it's even adjustable. So you get the ability to have, again, pull this little tab right here, and then you actually watch that cinch in. So you can do what you wish. You can wear it much shorter on the neckline. You can wear it at 18 inches if that's more comfortable. You still have the clasp to really maneuver it. There it is from a distance away on the hand, so you can see it that way as well. And that is only $399, and we're looking at 18 karat solid gold. The most kind of fresh, what we're seeing right now, a lot of opaque gemstones, back by a major mile. We're talking about a lot of designers working with opaque stones, charging a fortune for them. That is $399 for 18 karat solid yellow gold. So that's one only. We'll give that 30 seconds as well. And then we're going to move along. And then also we've got that big trillion yellow. We'll give you a preview of that, a little more close-up view of that before we get too far into the show. But look at how pretty this is from a distance away. I love to see it on the neckline again too. Always going to stay upright because you always have that O-ring attached to either corner of your semicircle. So it's always going to sit right where it should. It's always going to be placed in the center because you have that natural kind of the weight of the piece there that's going to leave that where it's not going to jog, you know, where that suddenly the clasp is in front and, you know, your beautiful color is in the back. You've always got that look. So if you want to wear it a little higher, you can. If you want to wear it a little lower, you certainly can do that as well. But for $399 to get 18 karat solid gold, not too shabby. So we'll move right along. Let me know if you'd like that. We'll go back to our wheel here and show you what's next on the show, which is going to be a really pretty ring, and it's a really special sapphire. It's more of that floral design. This is one of our own here, so you know this design with all those big diamonds, and we'll flip it around for you. It's 8258, and that's going to be our orange sapphire. It looks all day like an orange diamond. Thanks in part to that round cut, that beautiful brilliant cut you're getting as well. 35 points on the orange sapphire. Then you get the diamonds as well at 82. It's a lot of diamond weight for this price. It's a really unusual sapphire in the orange color. Kind of think of it like a rich kind of golden brown tone. Really looks like that autumnal color that you know you're gonna love, but it's year round because it's also a really special neutral. It just gives you a bright pop of color in a rare sapphire, and don't see a lot of those round cuts, and yet you're getting the whole ring for less than $16.99. Set price should be priced. We're gonna do a lot better than that. So you get that orange sapphire, you get the diamonds, and you get a ring that we're gonna size for you, and we'll even offer to change the gold color as well. So if you'd like a different gold color than the way it's set, although you're getting a lot of contrast now with those beautiful diamonds, with that beautiful pop, you have the pave across your petals, even the band itself kind of wraps around in a more unique way. It could have been a very basic shank and could have just met in the middle, but instead it's got this almost like stem-like quality. It's really replicating Mother Nature here and giving you that wraparound design. And you see that there. So there's the other end of your band. Instead of meeting underneath that floral, you get that wraparound design, which is really attractive. It's not $9.99. It's not $8.99. This is a one only as well, and that's our only orange sapphire like it, of this color, of this shape. We're going to make it $888 to get you a really fabulous way to get a floral, but in a more kind of wearable style. We just did florals a moment ago to start the show that had 3 florals, and it was elongated, and it was really, you guys are leaving so many of the pieces I love. That's why I started with them early too, because I know that we don't have as many viewers here in the first couple minutes as we do later on. So I might be getting all those 18 karat gold pieces we showed you, but if you'd like them, go ahead and grab a phone and pick it up, and go ahead and give us a call and let us know which one is for you. Great wheels coming up as well today. We also have that really, really special trillion that I mentioned. We've got some really cool other opaque stones to show you. 30 seconds on this one, then we move. I've got a big discount on a Marilani mint that's over a carat. We didn't see too many Marilani mints that were here over a carat that were also affordable. So, and hi Jerry, thanks for all your comments, and thank you so much, Jerry, for being with us. And I still have a yellow sapphire, Jerry, that I know is really large. It might be too large, but it's 7 carats. So that's where we go up to our max sizing yellow sapphires. Just FYI, let me know if you need to see the oval. I know it's been discounted a bunch, but I think it's still around $7,000. But for a 7 carat yellow sapphire, really, really amazing. And thank you so much for your kind words on my personal piece. So let's get to it. We've got a really, really special, let me just show this, because, you know, yellow diamonds, trillions, don't see that very often. Hello, here it is. I love a trillion cut. I think they're powerful stones. I think as, you know, and not all of us, you know, are looking for that power piece, but This is really, really special if you want that stone. That I will tell you right now, I was looking at this earlier and I thought, having seen a number of 2 carats and 3 carat and 4 carat yellow diamonds on the show, never was I expecting this to be the carat weight it is. I even have a 2 carat stone. I'm going to put it next to it. This is actually a 151 trillion. It looks like a 2 carat. I'll prove it to you. And yet it's going to be so much more affordable than the 2 carats we see because you get a little bit smaller size, but it's still giving you a much bigger size and appearance than, let's say, the 1 carats we more traditionally see. So let's take a look. We're just going to give you a little preview just in case, you know, you're looking at what's new today. What's new? Well, everything I've shown you so far, but this is 8449 and that's 18 karat gold. Again, I mean, never have I had so much 18 karat gold in the first 19 minutes of a show before. It's great. And yet we have a 151 trillion cut yellow diamond that is a VS quality. It has an enormous custom mounting around it. That's a double halo that's going to also total 176 in diamonds. So you are more than equipped with a really heavy diamond weight overall, and it looks good. And that is the ring that I think also, given that it's not a cushion cut and it's not an oval, and like that's what we typically see, I think you're really looking at something that lends itself as well to a right-hand style more so than any. I don't think it looks as bridal when it's a trillion. You don't see as many trillion cuts done this way, and it's still giving you that classic nature. We know it's an important stone. We know it's a valuable stone, so we still want it to be everyday wearable and classic and, you know, one of those that really spans the test of time. But this being 18K with all that enormous diamond weight, you're getting, I mean, think about it. You've got over 3¼ carats in your diamonds in one ring. That's impressive. And then this is the finishing on the inside. And here's what it looks like on. If you'd like that one, it's the power ring. No doubt about it. And to get a 151, I'm going to show it side by side with the 2 carat so you can see it. But that's just a preview of what is here, because I know if you are a fan of trillion cuts, you like that extra brilliance they give. We talk about this even with a tanzanite stone or with a kunzite stone. You see a stone that already gives you neon, but then that trillion cutting enhances it even more so. That's what you're getting here. It is beyond brilliant because you've got a 2 carat, or rather a 1.5 trillion. This is the 2 carat though. I have it in my hands, and tell me which one you think looks larger, because they're not the same size. But that is a 201 cushion cut. Look at how it relates to a 151. So I think my point is probably well illustrated here, that when I saw it, and yeah, that extra double halo in diamonds, I immediately thought we were looking at a 3 carat stone. That's why. Look at how it compares to a 201. That looks larger. There's something about it. I know we don't see a lot of trillions, so this might be your first time looking at a big yellow diamond in a trillion. That's the difference maker. So just want to shout that out. Now, if you want this 201, that's here at a remarkable price tag as well. That one will be AVS2 certified stone if you'd like that 2 carat, if you actually want to go over 2. But if you want the 151 that looks like it's over 2, that's the one to get right there. And we'll make it a whole lot less than $16,000 where it's listed at. So enjoy it if you get it. We love having this one here, and let me know if you'd like it. All right, so let's move on, because I know we're really, again, crunched for time when we have this many new items. And there's ruby on the way, and it is the best ruby I have seen. There is an emerald special at the top of the hour. This is the best ruby I've seen anywhere, including here. That is a remarkable stone, and that is special. We also have that diamond deal. That is incredible. We have 1 carat studs that are also with the additional halo. So let me know if you'd like this one. We're going to blow it out. We'll do it for under $10,000 because I have to. Bottom line is, let's get it out the door right now. If I price it to a super ridiculous low, it's going to go right now. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait even an hour into the show. You don't have to wait till 6 months for it to be discounted. I'm doing that right now. Pretend with me that it's been here a while. Even though we all know it's brand new, pretend that you've seen it umpteen times on the air. Let's get it down to that discount so that if you are like me and you're having that oh my goodness moment where you're reacting to the fact that that is something unusual, and if that happens to be in your lane and that's what you like and that's what you want, this is the only one we have in a trillion. It's rare as can be, and we can bring it under 10,000, under 9, under 8. And we should never do this on a rarity, because much like we talk about rare cuts in, let's say, rounds, well, a trillion is as well. It's a wasteful cut. It's why you don't see many. It's not for lack of popularity. It's not for lack of brilliance or beauty. It's just a matter of their wasteful cuts. So you don't like to take one of the arguably more precious stones in the world, like yellow diamond, that is a natural color, and you don't like to leave it on the cutting room floor, so to speak, right? Tends to be a movie term. it applies to gemstones as well, because when you're taking a piece of rough and you are a lapidary and you are tasked with doing the best cut for that stone to enhance its natural beauty, you got the pressure from your different site holders and dealers to make sure you don't waste any of this precious material. So there aren't a lot of trillions as a result. That is why we're so thrilled to have it. That is why it should be a premium price tag. It is not. It is not $79.99. It's even better. And this gives you, we all saw it, next to a 2 carat looking larger than, and that 2 carat on its own, there's nothing wrong with the 2 carat. This just happens to give you much more of an appearance than what it weighs. And I think that's always a good thing with diamonds, because I do think that a lot of us, not all, but a lot of us, if we had the choice of, and it wasn't a matter of budget, I think we'd all own bigger diamonds. I think that. I think a lot of us would rather have a bigger diamond, but usually it's the budget getting in the way. So if you can get a stone that gives you that appearance of, it's still natural, it's still a big stone, but it gives you even a look more so that we all know would cost you more money, that to me is a winner. That's giving you a rare combination that a lot of us are going to really enjoy and really appreciate. This is not even $7,000 to own it. It is $69.99 for a carat 151, really. I keep wanting to call it a carat and a half. It's larger. We got to talk about that 151. And it's set with a carat 76 in diamonds as well. So $69.99 makes it all yours for a major stone finished on the inside, looking fabulous in all of that 18 karat solid gold. We're going to take a look again at the way it is finished, and dually so with that yellow gold finishing underneath the diamond. Then you've got that extra, under gallery of the white gold there as well. That's going to make it sure that it's comfortable on the hand. And that is only $6,999. We better get to something really special here. We've got that Marilani mint, bigger size, smaller price tag. Always enjoy that. We've got that yellow diamond for you with 30 more seconds to look at it. That's one to consider, and a lot of people are. We have a diamond band that's new with marquise cuts, but set in a unique way. So we'll show that to you and so much more. And if there is anything you'd really like to see and you're going, well, she's not talking about what I want, give me a call and tell us what it is, because we can help you out with those. Also, let's blow out a wheel, shall we? I know we're just 25 minutes into the show, but the fact is these are going to fly out of here. Got a lot of unique pieces to show you, and it's going to include turquoise and emerald. It's going to give you mandarin, and it's going to give you a really special aqua. And then we have, for my diamond lovers, and all across the hand, gorgeous diamond piece to share with you. So all of that is coming. Our lowest price ever. This is not even a sale day necessarily, but oh my, do we have a very, very special discount for you coming your way. So get ready, because here is how we start the wheel with a towering diamond ring that has so much detail that we see right now, which is like cutouts, negative space, all that good stuff. Then we have, how about this? We may see one of the biggest values ever on a Colombian Emerald, and it's right there. Also have turquoise, loving those colors together. And then we have a really special mandarin. This is, oh, look, it's that fabulous, fabulous emerald cut. Easy, easy, easy. And then we've got also, check it out, we've got Aquamarine. That is Sierra Santa Maria aqua material. That is still, without getting into that 3, 4, 5 carat size, you're still getting very high-end saturation. Oh, and by the way, diamond weight on that ring is 89 points in the middle, only white gold. That'll be my gold color restriction, is only in the middle center. That's it. Everything else up there, the emerald, the turquoise, the aqua, the mandarin, they can all be changed in the gold color, so don't worry a thing about it. You choose your gold color. How much extra do you have to pay for that? Well, did you hear about our new policy? We have to charge for a gold cut. No, we don't. We're not. It's whatever you want for the same price you will see on this wheel, which is a blowout of all blowouts. Can we help get these pieces out the door? Could you help us if we gave you the best price you could ever imagine seeing, let alone ever actually have on the air? This is not for the faint of heart here on every single stone. Still top quality, mandarin garnet, rare garnet. You've got the beautiful aqua out of Brazil. That is the best color saturation aqua can ever give you. Then you've got emerald out of Colombia. And then you're getting a beautiful turquoise. And then for my purists out there, but you want a little twist to your diamond ring, how about nearly a carat in diamonds in a truly like a towering ring, but it sits comfortably. It's low profile. It's like a second skin on your hand. So you never need to worry about, is that's a long ring. Is that going to be uncomfortable? Absolutely not. Take your pick. Let's take a look at them. Get your size, get your gold color, whatever it is. Let's get them out the door though, because nothing on the wheel is going to be even a $15.99 price tag. It's going lower. We need to get these phone lines a-rocking on a Thursday night. We're awfully glad you're with us. We have a lot of brand new. We've shown you a lot of it. And guess what? If you want anything you've seen on the air here on this wheel, it's time to dial, because the price tag is so second to none good. It's just time. Just make sure they disappear. And then we're going to show you museum pieces priced like you've never seen. I will price museum pieces like they're just like your chain store price, okay? We've got museum coming up all throughout the show, but not at $5,000 or $6,000, not at $10,000, and not at priceless pieces where they should be. So we start here with a wheel that's going to be a $600 discount right now to get them at $999. But I'll tell you, we can't stop there. And just to hear those phone lines ring here in our first few minutes, let's do something wild. You're changing gold. Remember, there's a lot of white gold up there, but everything up there I think we can agree would look great in yellow. Can you imagine the mandarin gold color applied to any of those rings there? This is your chance. I'm blowing jewelry out today. We did it last night. We're going to carry it through. We have a lot of brand new. It doesn't matter. Everything, no matter if it's been here a month or if it's been here for a minute, it's going out the door at its lowest price. That's how we deliver value. And you don't have to pay $999, $899, or $799. Reminder for our newbies out there, this is all solid 14K or greater. You've got diamonds that are all VS. We never skimp on our diamond quality, even if it is a more affordable piece, even if it's a piece that has, let's say, maybe diamonds are not the main event, but they're accents, they're still VS for you, and you don't have to pay $799. Anything you want on this wheel, our lowest price ever, and take them. I think what's amazing too is that you've got quite a bit of gold in everything up here, maybe with the exception of the mandarin. I mean, really, everything else is more of an oversized ring. The mandarin's a normal size ring. Everything else beyond that, as you can well see in comparison, are like oversized, and yet you're not paying $799. Take a look at this wheel. We got to make sure they disappear in a hurry. So instead of, we're going to get you a better value. And one of the weightier, I say this every time I have this mounting right here in the turquoise, every time I have that ring, I tell you about how heavy it is. Because it always surprises me, having had the ring number of times, it always surprises me how weighty it is. It's one of our heavier rings, so if you miss gold weights, if you want that powerful feeling on your hand, you want to feel your gold again, because so many different designers and retailers have gone away from that because they have to, because the gold prices where they are, this really, the whole wheel brings that back to you. And yet, they're not even $799 a piece. This is a must-go time here. So come on in. Let's get y'all all these great values. Put them on sale. Make it better than $799. Tell you what, $777 for 60 seconds. Take any one you want. And that's that. We'll make them $777 while they're here. And you include some of the best in beryl. We've got beryl represented over here with our aqua. That's blue beryl. And then here's our green beryl in the emerald right here in Colombian material. Then you've got a rare as can be mandarin garnet, and it's $777 a piece. There are 50 seconds left to take advantage of this. It's a huge moment to really just, again, shine, get something special, get the shopping on here, and save yourself a bundle doing it as well. That's what it's all about. So huge value. And then let me show you this ring. This is, for example, the diamond ring. How much gold is in one ring? How much could you possibly fit? Now, if this were all gold and didn't have a speck of diamonds in it, that would be a great value at $777. But to get almost a carat in diamonds, and that is 89 points is how that translates there. And that's the only one that, again, I'm restricted on the gold. It's got to stay in the white gold as you see it there. But for $777, how do you leave that behind? Another one I'm shopping for, if at all available here in 10 seconds. And that is a great look. So again, that'll be item number for you. It's 7425. It's 89 points in diamonds. And that is a winner. It just is, it's basic, guys. I mean, this should not require me standing here shouting at you to get that out the door when it's 89 points in diamonds and solid gold. And it's like the gold of 1, 2, 3, 4, and really 5 rings, because you have that almost like lacy detail that wraps all through the middle. So 777. Anybody want my diamond ring? My emerald, my turquoise, my aqua, or my mandarin? Those are your choices. Great value. I don't know if we're going to have anything all night that is, well, you never know. I should never say never, because you never know what I'm going to have to do. It's a live show. Nothing's planned. Yeah. Mandarin already. Well, let's try it on. That one's gone, and that's going to be item number 8269. 174 on the mandarin, and a 14-point diamond weight on either side. You've got little, like a double chevron. Thank you so much. So that one's gone, and enjoy it. All right. Let's see. Antonio, any questions on this wheel? Are we moving on? All right. Can't give the stuff away. That's not a good sign. I'll try, though. Yeah. Oh, good. Emerald. First, let me try that on. That's going to be the emerald, which is item number 7306. That is a 50-point emerald cut. Well, it's a square emerald cut. And then it has 7 points in diamonds, so it sounds like our emerald's gone. And any gold you want, I would love to see that in yellow. That's traditionally how we see. Emeralds are set with yellow gold, so that'd be a beautiful combo, and certainly yours to choose. And then we have the turquoise coming up for you. That is 7955. That'll be our 145 turquoise. It is Sleeping Beauty variety. And that'll be 45 points in diamonds as well. That's your go with everything piece. Really beautiful. That's the one that's got such a really pleasantly surprising weight to it. Lots of gold in that ring. That is also 777. Sounds like that's gone. So we are left with two, and we have now our diamond ring. What is it going to take on the diamond ring? I am not sure. I mean, really, truly, the diamond ring with 89 points in diamonds, and then we have the Aquamarine. This diamond ring still comes back, you can see there, still really simplifies in the back, so it really opens up, and it's got all that great cutout detailing in the front, but it's really nice and simplistic in the way it fits in the back, so you don't have any kind of, again, no issues with, you know, comfort factor or anything like that. It's very comfortable to wear, and those are our two left. So thank you on the emerald, thank you on the mandarin, thank you on the turquoise. Well done. And then our last two standing here at 777. So a final 30 seconds, and then we're going to show you, I don't know, I'm going to show you a fire opal, I think. I've got a beautiful fire opal here. It's in the same mounting we just saw that mandarin in, which obviously was the first to go, so we'll show that to you as well. And then let me know, 89 points in diamonds on your right side in solid 14 karat white gold, or that is an aquamarine that is a 70-point aqua, and that has 22 points in diamonds in a very elegant crown-like look. You see the detailing there is similar in that they're both going to give you cutout detail and negative space, almost this lacy feel on the hand. So a really special look there, and they're only $777. Thank you so much. Appreciate you looking at them. All right, let's move on to the fire opal. And the fire opal, well, we're going to try something here. It's solid gold, same mounting we just saw with the mandarin, same kind of chevron detailing design. I'm going to move those aside, move this right on in. Look at that fire opal. It's may not be the best night to put that up when I have a ruby that looks almost identical to it. Let's just put it this way. Ruby's going to be a little more pricey than an opal. So if you like that look, I've never seen a fire opal with as much red as this has. Yes. Hi, Linda. Where's she calling from? Really? So it's Linda B? Is she Linda B? Hi, Linda. Wonderful. Not Linda B in Las Vegas. This is Linda B in California, but Linda, because, you know, my Linda is actually Linda R. So, yeah, just not to be confused. But how's everything in the desert tonight? Everything good? Shopping up a storm? She might have the whole show to herself tonight. Is she really? Did she really? Well, she's starting her holiday shopping. I love that. And how generous. Wow, how do I get on her you know, what do they call it? Naughty and nice, right? I was almost going to say, how do I get on her naughty list? That's the only thing that came to my notice. I didn't think about the nice list. All I thought about was the naughty list. It's the only thing that popped in my head. Well, thank you, Linda, and great time to jumpstart the shopping, isn't it? I know it's early, but you know what? I find every year, I say, you know what? We've got to start early when the values are good and take advantage of it and, you know, leave the actual crazy time for the fun stuff, right? So here's our fire opal. It's 8417, and this is real, although I think shopping is fun. I enjoy shopping for other people as well. I do. I like shopping in any way, shape, or form. I'm just all-inclusive when it comes to shopping. I think it's all good. But here we are with a really, really special look here in a fire opal that is truly, I mean, that, if I did not have a graphic that said fire opal up there, I think we would all assume that's ruby, and that would be a fair assumption. It is a 57-point fire opal, but that's when we know. Then if I said 57 points stone, you'd think, well, it's probably not a ruby because it looks like a 1 carat all day or more so, but that's what opals do. They tend to be that less dense material because they have that water base. So it's really beautiful, and 57 points plus that 14 points in diamonds. And then we're going to do something wild here. We're going to just have some fun with the fire opal. But truly, would it be wrong to put up the ruby next to it just to show you a comparison? Because usually fire opals are yellow, or like really a light yellow too. They go up in size, and then they go up in quality, and then you might get more golden and more orange. And then certain stones are just orange. And then if you get a really fine quality, then suddenly they're more red. But out of all the fire opals we've seen that sometimes have an orangey red kind of coral look, this is the most red I've seen. I may just have to show it to you next to a ruby. That's a very important ruby we have. I don't want to negate the ruby and its value, but there is a strong red to this stone. So how about we just send it out as early as we can. I'm going to start an auction, and we're going to start at 0. Okay? If you need a little guidance, you're going, well, is it like a $2 ring or what is it? So let me tell you, because I always like to tell you, I'm supposed to get $2,700. And then that's list price. I always do better than list. The price that I'm supposed to get at the very rock bottom low is still $13.99. We're going to start at 0. And that is what we're supposed to do, is $13.99 as the rock bottom. But you know what? We're going to start at 0 on this one and see who's out there, and we'll go up in $100 increments, and just kind of a welcome into Thursday, and maybe just a little bribery to have you stay with us and see what else I might have up my sleeve tonight, because this is obviously not supposed to happen, not planned, but it's a major roll of the dice, but I'm willing to do it just to welcome you all in. So take a look. Thursday night's here. Yes. You want to go how much? $200 to start. Who do you have there? Oh, too early to ask. All right. I always assume you verify before you make the bid, but I think Jalen's excited and he's going, I'm just going to bid now. Yeah. Who? Natine? Am I saying that correctly? Thank you. All right. We have $200 in one bidder so far, but we do have a cup. Hi, Joyce. This was just a ploy to get you out here. Maybe that's it. That's all. And I got to check out your hat today. What does it say? Who are we repping? I can't tell from there. Do we have 300? We have 300? Yes, we do. $300. We've got 302 bidders now, and that's it. Just FYI, Jalen, did you notice that when we had that bid of $200 come in, everyone else except for one caller hung up? I guess they really thought it was a $2 ring, and I'm trying to get more money. I mean, it's funny. We had this wave of phone calls, and as soon as that $200 open came in, almost everybody hung up. Do you want to go 4? You have 4. Thank you so much. So we have $400. We still have our 2 bidders, our OGs, originals here, and I'm just going to do this. We're just going to go ahead and call it. Why not? I mean, I don't have as many people as I thought. That's okay. Sometimes you surprise me. Sometimes people choose something else to watch on Thursdays instead of TVON, and that's something I have to accept. I have to learn to live with. And use my 4 agreements and not take it personally. But I'll tell you, when I'm giving jewelry away, maybe you want to tell a friend, listen, I'm not watching, but you might want to watch this crazy chick on TV because she's doing weird stuff. So here we go. Final 2 minutes, shall we? We got 1 bidder left. Yep. I really thought we'd have more than 2 bidders on this one, but we have 1 left now. 2 total, 1's out, 1's in. $400 is all I can get on a $1,400 fire opal. Well, let me tell you something. If I had a $10,000 ring and I saved you another $1,000 on a $10,000 ring, and I said I'll give it away for $9,000, I think that'd be exciting. We are still saving you $1,000 potentially right now via this auction. It's just a matter of picking up the phone and dialing in, because if you think nobody's going to really steal this and this isn't real life and this is a pinch me moment, it's really happening. We have a $400 bidder, and that is apparently it for now. I always like to give you a final 2-minute warning here so we can still get you in. If you want to be in, we're looking for $500. The truth of the matter is, and I understand this is TVON and we purposely create a jaded audience. And I mean that because we really truly spoil you to death. I think we do. We really do spoil you with values. And that is something we are, I guess, proud of. And I think now that everything else is bonkers, I think hopefully we all realize and appreciate, whether you're shopping or not, we can all just say, hey, TVON, way to go, kudos, because you guys are maintaining values, or maybe even making values that even if you've been watching for many years, you probably haven't seen values like what are taking place now in the many years you've been watching. And that is saying something. So our values have been getting better because I couldn't do a 0 to start auction any other time, and I'm not supposed to do it now, but we are. So it's just a matter of, is that a $500 ring? Is that a $400 ring? Step back from the auction. It's my cheap ploy to get you to dial in and give you a chance to steal something, and we're going to give it a final 2 minutes, and then it's done. So our last call is right now. Take a look at it. It's fire opal. It's solid gold. It's VS diamond still. All those things apply. And yet, here we are with I don't even know if I tried it on, so that's probably what everyone, my fault here. We'd probably get a few more people bidding if I put it on the hand and showed you what it looks like from a distance away and showed you that amazing red glow. It's like there's no orange to it. I mean, very rarely do we see a fire opal that has no yellow, no golden, no orange. That's this stone right here, which means we are looking at a top quality fire opal compared to our other previous top quality fire opals that we've seen on the air here. And that's saying something, because a normal fire opal is a beautiful bright orange, and it's cool. It's like a mandarin color. Think of it like a mandarin color is a really good top quality. This is a bright red, and very rarely do you not see any orange to it. That is just elevated quality here, and we're looking for $500. And we have 1:09 left, so it's still time to get you in. If you can rush over your phone, if you can pick up the phone, dial in. What's up? Fake collar? Oh boy, don't tell me that. Hold on. Verifying a little, okay, so you're out? Okay. Well, this is why you verify. That's why you got to verify first, right? Verify first, okay? That's important. All right, so that's why. Okay, hang on, guys. We might be doing something crazy here. Hang on. We've got a couple of people on this one verifying here right now. That is important. So we've got a couple people who were thinking about coming in. They're out. So here we are with 30 seconds left. And a last chance, last call. White, yellow, rose, gold. Your size. All those extras still apply. And we've got 25 seconds remaining. And that is not a $500 ring. And it's not a $400 ring. But hey, that's where we're at, and that's what we're looking for. So our next bid is $500. Look at this. If that were just gold all on its own and no stones at all, that'd be a band worth more than $500, $600, $700, $800. Here we are with a gem quality exquisite fire opal. We've got the beautiful, which by the way is still this month's birthstone. So even though it doesn't look like a traditional opal, like a crystal opal or black opal, that still actually applies. Opal is opal. And all the opals apply as an October birthstone, so keep that in mind. And then we've got diamonds with it. And do we have $500? Kevin's out? You're out? All right. 500. Joyce, are you thinking about this one? We have 500. Okay, so we do have $500 now. We've got $500, and it looks like we may be calling this right here, right now. So we have 3 people, 2 people. What are we doing? 4 people. Let's see, my board's still not lining up. I'm trying to figure out if we got anyone trying to get through or trying to verify before I sell it. That's the complicated part here. So you got 5? All right, 500 once, twice, 3 times. That is sold. Enjoy it. Congratulations on that one. That's out of here. We do have a Marilani mint. Yes. Uh-huh. Sure. Was that the caller that got it? Or just because it's already sold, but I don't want to show people's rings when they're sold unless it was the caller that, I'll just measure it here. Yeah. You wanted the millimeter size of the whole ring? Okay. Sure. That turquoise we had earlier, just in case it's the caller that got it, the millimeter size is 19 millimeters, which equates to just under an inch. About 25 millimeters is equivalent to 1 inch. If you ever see something in millimeters and you're not sure what that means, let me just try it on again. So our top to bottom, and forgive me that it's a 5, that's just not what I wear here, unfortunately, but from here to here, I measured 19 millimeters. So 25 millimeters an inch, so it's slightly under an inch in that top to bottom length, but I do think it's already gone. That's from our 777 wheel earlier. All right, next up, I gotta zoom back on this Marilani mint. This is a special piece, but it's been heavily reduced. It's item number 7927. Yes, Antonio? Valerie from California? How is Valerie from California? Hi, Valerie. Thank you so much. Excuse me, guys. The allergies are back because guess who was sitting on top of my car last night? You know. Did you encourage the cat to go sit on the hood of my car last night? So when I drive home, I don't know how long he's been sitting there, but probably 5 or 6 hours. And yeah, so I start to kind of get, on the drive home, I start to get a little wheezy and sneezy and all that because I think his lovely coat has probably made its way into my different car venting systems. So yeah, the whole hour on the way home, I'm like wheezing and sneezing, and then it carries through. And then I got in the car today and same thing happened. So I apologize, guys. It's a little bit, you know, dealing with the resident kitty cat who's trying to make my life miserable. Anyway, and succeeding. But here's the Marilani mint. There's a lot of cars out there, but it seems to favor mine. And don't even get me started on all the scratches on the car. But anyway, it's another thing. Anyway, here's the 109. It's a 109 Marilani mint. If you remember when we had Marilani Mint's debut, it was maybe a month ago now, and you remember that the 1 carat sizes kind of had a certain price tag, right? Anything that was 1 carat or over. Then our largest ever, just to keep in mind, was 2 carats, 16, I believe, was our largest. So this is really important because anything that was over a carat had a $29.99 price tag. And that was that. Well, this is one of them, but it managed to stick around. So what I'm going to do is take the 109 Marilani mint with the 70 points in diamonds that right now is in the yellow, but you can change that, and we're going to change the price up. We're going to completely switch it up here. We're going to change it up. We're going to switch it up, and we're not asking $29.99 tonight. This is how we roll, and you can change it. So if you want all white, you know, we've done this mounting too in two-tone. I don't have it in front of me to show you, but if you recall, I know it was here last night even, if you recall the way this looks with the two-tone element where it's either yellow gold with the white gold or white gold with the yellow gold, meaning that the rope texture you see on the borders can be done in a different color gold. I am not opposed to doing that if you'd like. Yes? The turquoise from the wheel? Okay. I'm getting a lot of questions about that turquoise all of a sudden. Is that the color that got it? Hold on, let's check it out here. Here's the turquoise from, I think a lot of people just tuned in and went, wait, did she say 777 for a turquoise? I did, and it's this heavy, heavy, heavy mounting, which has the turquoise, the 145 with the 45 points in diamonds. So that is the turquoise that was 777, and that is in any gold, and that is the 145. Yes, Sleeping Beauty pear shape. We don't do composite. We don't do reconstituted. It's all one big solid piece of turquoise. Matrix free, 145 and 45 points in diamonds, and a heavy gold weight. It always reminds me of a crest you would see, like, you know, a family crest you would see on a tapestry on a wall of a castle. It just, I don't know why, it just gives me that look, and then you have the bezel and the pave. Anyway, that's the turquoise for 777. I'm bringing the Marilani Mint back in because this is getting a huge reduction from $29.99 and a major value for anybody who wants it, but there is only the one, of course, because all of our Marilani Mints, which do change color. So if you've missed the whole kind of intro and the debut that happened a while back, this is that very special color changing garnet out of Tanzania. Marilani is, might sound familiar, Marilani Hills at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro. You probably know those historically, but also from Tanzanite mining is done in a nearby, really close by to where the mining for the Marilani Mint garnets. It's a close relative to Savarite, but it's different, and here's how it separates itself. It changes color. It's got a chrome content that allows when UV light is exposed to that stone, or when I should say the stone is exposed to UV light, it goes completely red. Not some halfway semblance of, kind of like. No, look at this. This is a different ring, but every stone does this. So Tony's going to show you the reds that this stone, it's also, that's a pear shape in a different ring, of course, but you can see the red. That's just basically getting it in a dark space where it's just UV light on the stone, and that's the color it changes to. So instead of $29.99, I promised you a deal. This is going to stand, I think, for sure as our best value now, because I've never had a Marilani Mint this size priced like this. It is less than even half. If we just make it $14.99, you have got a half off special. This is cool. Yes, it is, Christy. Yes, it is. It absolutely is. You are correct, and you have a great, great, great memory. Yes, it is. Yes. Yes. Basically, yeah. So now it's totally just, it's 100% a conspiracy, isn't it? It's a catspiracy, if you will. Anyway, this one's not $14.99 either. Come on in, Marilani Mint lovers. A color-changing stone that is so tough to find. We bring you the top quality. It's not $14.99. It's not $13.99. I'll make it $12.99. First caller on that one. That is a really, really, really good look. And change the gold. Kind of mix and match it as you please, as you wish, as you want to. It is a fabulous piece. I'm going to try it on because it's got this nice wider style. It almost looks like gold lace, but I don't want to make it think like it's tinny or lightweight, because lace is very delicate. You know, lace, when you have it in a fabric form, is very lightweight, right? There's like airiness about it. It has no real kind of significance or substance. This one, it's done in gold with diamonds dotting all along it. So you've got really this wider style. I would recommend going up a half a size on this one just to make sure that it's fitting like normal. So, you know, just like anything else, you know, certain, you know, sometimes you buy a certain designer, their shoes might fit a little smaller than normal, right? If we say true to size, we mean get your normal size. On this one, I say it runs a little small. That's because of the width of the ring. So that's why you want to go up a half size just to make sure it's comfortable when you get it. So upon arrival, you can rip it out of the box and start wearing and enjoying your Marilani Mint that changes color. There's only one. It's $12.99. So let's see who's got it. And already our number one is almost gone. It's Antonio. He got it. All right. So that's gone. Congratulations. And then we have, do you want to see horsies? Or how about this? The bee. What's all the buzz about? This one. Look at this. I wasn't even ready for it because that Marilani Mint went so quickly. Look at this, though. This is so wild. Speaking of designers. Wow. What doesn't this have? Oh, there's only one though. So you guys, we just had literally 4 people miss out on that Marilani mint. Here's what I've got. It's item number 8525, and it's more 18K, but we're looking at every color of gold except rose. But instead of rose, you get black rhodium where the black diamonds are. So you get white gold, yellow gold, and black rhodium together. It is 18K. It is, well, we got a lot to list here, Tony. So, yep, we're going to start with the baguettes. 40 points in the baguette white diamonds. You can see they're tapered in the wings there. Then you also have 8 points in the black diamonds. 30 points in the other white diamonds. So that'll be your round brilliance that you have. So your total white diamond weight here all together is going to be 70 points. And then you have 13 points in the yellow. And that includes that larger round brilliant you see. Wow. Little antennae. Look at the antennae that are done in the yellow gold. So it's really a mix. And this is all attached to the chain. So it's a full necklace. And one only as is. Great value. Literally designer piece, guys. $39.99 should be priced. Not so much. It's a lot better than that. We are already, come on in early. The bee design, well, it's so meaningful. You guys know about the bees and how it kind of meant to encourage, you know, doing the impossible, because bees are not really, nobody really understands the whole physics of the bee and how does it, you know, if you've ever seen Bee Movie, it's so cute. Talks a lot about that and about how the bee is not really supposed to actually, you know, fly, but it's kind of a mystery how they can carry their own bodies in the way they do. And obviously they're also hardworking creatures too. They're also hardworking. And so whatever that means to you, if you're the busy bee or if you're just like me and you go, well, there's a major Italian designer who uses the bee insignia, and the second you see an insignia on even just as much as a brooch that's made of fabric, it's $800. Because it's got the bee embroidered on it, right? Or if it's on a belt, or if it's on a leather good, or if it's beaded on a handbag, it's like a $7,000 handbag. So this is what just may look like really that designer piece you love, or may have some significance. And if that does, I think that's just extra bonus. Here it is. Take a look at it from a distance on the hand, as I like to show it. So it's got some substantial size. You can see how it's attached to the chain. We've also given you some adjustability here. So you've got a lobster claw, 16 or 18. 2 adjustable lengths to wear it a little higher or lower on the neckline. That's what we're going to show you next. But what is supposed to be, like I said, $39.99, a much better value. It's going to get right on out of here, and see how it sits evenly. Wait till you see this on the neckline, because again, you see how substantial it is from a distance away. Well, it gets a little more interesting here. You can see right there how it looks from a distance there. So it's got plenty of, it's showy, and those baguettes are doing what they should do, right? There's such a substantial baguette weight. They're really shimmering in a different way than you see the round brilliance. Then you got the yellow diamonds and the black diamonds, and we're going to make it so much better than $39.99. Let's go back to the hand. Then I'll go ahead and show you again up close. It's not even $29 or $19.99. There's just one here, and this is definitely going to fly. You know it will. Give me a buzz. It's not even $19.99, $18.99, $17.99. Whoa, 70 points in diamonds, all 18 karat gold. That's just the white diamond weight. Really everything in it is diamonds. I'm just, you know, 70 points in the white diamonds, 8 points in the black diamonds, 13 in the yellow. Got all that squared away as it is in all of this solid gold, 18K. Watch this again up close, and let's do even better than 1777. And all finished really well. There's that finishing through the back of the style. Suddenly, I don't know if anybody else sees this, but I suddenly looked at that and I thought I saw a little skull detail in the bottom part. Do you see that on the inside? Amongst the, it looks like a little skull to me, which I even think makes it even cooler. I'm a big fan of skull jewelry. Let's do this. How about we just make it $1,599 for the bee? And that is that. Yes. Did he get the, he got, oh good. Oh, he got the Marilani mint. Hi, Ronald. Thank you so much. We'll have it right out to you as fast as we can get that Marilani mint from here to Maryland. Thank you. You got the bee. Welcome. Hi. All right. So Virginia got the bee necklace. And then we have, oh, this is what I want to show you here before top of the hour. This matches very closely. Oh, you can wear it 2 ways too. I love this. Do you remember the ring I had last night? That museum elongated. I'm going to have to hold this. It's 8426. Got to show you. This is really, really special. It's still that radiant cut. Now you could actually wear this east to west, north to south, however you like. See how we put a bail on each of the sides? So you've got bails every which direction. So you can actually wear it like this as an east to west bar style, or you can go elongated on the neckline. It's 8426. It's a 1005. This is still that radiant cut. Matches that ring we had yesterday with the orange diamonds. And you're also getting 20 points in white diamonds. That'll be top and bottom or left and right, just depending on how you wear it. Let me show it on the hand here and show you how it's going to look north to south. Here's how that looks. Still that radiant. What a great piece, right? And then, of course, measurement is important here. We've got the measurement that is going to be, wow, look at this. It's an inch, almost an inch and a half from top to bottom, and then those gold bars. And remember, you can wear it like this too if you want to. Either way you want to go. I think a lot of us are going to be inclined to get that elongated effect, or maybe that's what makes it more dressy, is having the north to south, and then maybe east to west is more casual for you. But it's a $69.99 piece, as it should be, because it's a 10 karat. And as you well know, these are starting to be more publicized. They're starting to be, let's kick it over to the neckline, please. We're starting to talk more about these stones. Designers are getting involved. Now look at it. Oh my goodness. Now do you see it looks pink? Look at the pink purples. What you saw as golden greens from the up close, now you're seeing it just because I barely changed. I just changed to a lesser light environment. Where I stand is different than the spotlights, like right there. You know, that's different, right? So just because the light changed even just a little bit more subtly, you're seeing a change in the color here. Isn't that amazing? Now you're seeing those purple pinks that we talk about, that it goes from golden green to a rosy pink color, and it's almost right now somewhere in between. So it's looking almost like that, like a lighter mauve purple tone. It's a great stone, and I will contend we always have the best values. That's not a surprise to anybody, but now that we're starting to see these color change diaspores, which again is the same. I know it goes by other names. It goes by zoltanite. It goes by zarite. There's different people calling it different things. Just be aware that only makes the price a little more pricey when you're talking about one of the trade names that's being utilized. That means, you know, it's been mined more recently, or it's been, you know, undergoing some of those price increases because it's getting more of today's market value, as opposed to us having these stones for a long, long time, bringing them out of our vault and pricing them at way below market value. And a 10 karat, where you know they should be going for $3,000, $4,000 a carat on a good day, that's putting it up though into that, you know, other stratosphere of $30,000, $40,000. We're at $69.99. What if we make you a deal, and in the last few seconds of this hour, make it even better than $69.99? Ensure that it goes out the door. Give you that great yellow gold. Again, yellow gold is how we love it here, so I advise keeping it that way, with the yellow gold that matches this color you see right now, but it's not even $6,999. We're doing a lot better. It's first caller only, and I did a really major value on last night. So let's carry that through and make this one only $1,999. To our very first caller, under $2,000 on a 1005, which means that if we ignore the gold and the diamonds, because I know you're probably starting to be privy to some of that really true realistic pricing of the stone, and understanding that we are now pricing this under $200 a carat. Nobody else is going to do that. Nobody. That is a fact. And that is our 10 karat 05 stone. Now, yes, we've added gold, we've added diamonds, but that's $198 a carat if it was just the stone by itself. So that's a value. And you can wear it like this, or you can wear it much like I was putting it against the hand, which I'll do again, north to south like this. $1,900. Now you're seeing those pinks again. $1,999 first caller, and the top of the hour has arrived. So already 1 hour down, 2 to go. I'm going to give you an emerald special here for our top of the hour. It is second to none. You will not believe what we're about to do on an emerald necklace. It's a whole necklace, and it's a good size stone, and we'll bring that out for you. But this is a must-have and a must-go, and these are collectible. I know they might be newer to the world of gemstone appreciation. They're starting to be advertised, and a lot of people are putting a lot of money into the advertisement and the education of this stone. But that is obviously something that you and I would have to pay for commercially if we're buying it in today's market value price, because somebody's paying for those endorsements, somebody's paying the celebs to wear it, and all that's happening. But I'd much rather you get the original material here from us, and this one is already sold, correct? All right. Congratulations, that's gone. Let's talk top of the hour. We have an incredible necklace for you. I am so thrilled you're with us tonight. If this last hour has been any indication whatsoever of what's happening, it's hopefully an incentive to stay with us for the next 2, because what we're going to show you is really special. And we do have a ruby coming up. Stick around. We have wheels on the way. Yes, we've got an emerald necklace for you that is just, it's a little a little spooky what's going on. We may be like 2 weeks away from Halloween, but this one is just weird. What's happening with this price tag? It's our dedication to getting you values like nobody else can. And saying, let's all just understand that we're living in really interesting times here, but we are still giving you a way to shop the best in jewelry and fine jewelry and better values than you could buy for a lot of the costume jewelry out there. And it really starts here with A344. This is Colombian Emerald. And again, welcome to our show, Thursday Night Live. We're glad you're with us here. It's TVON. I'm Lauren Blair, and we've got a necklace. Now, unfortunately, but this is a good thing. I got a couple, but I'm not going to have one for everybody to go around. That is a certainty. So come on in early if you just like the sound of emerald in a necklace, because that's what we're delivering here, but in your gold color choice with VS diamonds, with all the extras we like to add in, like diamonds, like adjustability, like a high-end class, because you're going to wonder when you see this value, what gives? Where's the compromise? What exactly is the catch? Take a look at this. This is so wild. Take a look at what we're going to do. I'll start with it on the hand so you can see a size perspective, because that's really, well, that may be the best way to look at an emerald, to appreciate the glow it has from a distance away. We're going to start with solid gold, of course, 14K white yellow rose. 30 points on the round emerald that is so striking and stunning. You see it there. But then it is surrounded by a halo of pave, and look what we've added. Couple of extra bezel set, bigger diamonds there as well. 33 points is your total diamond weight, and here is your adjustability. So there's that lobster claw, and like normal, 16, 17, 18 inches in length added in. Now let's take a look close up so you can really appreciate the quality of emerald we use here. This is so stunning, and yep, it's all attached with that O-ring, so it's going to sit level. It doesn't flip or twist or turn like that because it's going to be sitting against your neckline with that beautiful border of pave. Here's what the diamonds look like. So you can see there the diamonds are actually going to be those bigger bezel set stones that we're talking about. I'm flipping it on purpose to show you the way it's finished in the back and the way you have that halo separated, so you get a little bit of distance between your emerald and the diamonds. There's your other diamonds. So even the chain, of course, we could have just used a very basic chain, but we upgraded you there too. So you get that diamond cut roller link chain we love. You're choosing whatever gold color you like the best. It's completely up to you, but there is one serious value. And if you are thinking like Linda earlier and you're doing some holiday shopping, or maybe you just want to treat yourself, if you're saying, not shopping quite yet, that's okay too. Great time to treat yourself to a precious stone, a rare stone, a top quality stone. There's a lot of emerald out there in the world, but very, very little of it is going to be that best of best bright Colombian emerald. And within Colombia, by the way, you can get a lot of Colombian stones that are still opaque, that still give you darkness and give you opacity where you don't see any glow or any color through it. This is different. They have to be hand selected to be that ultimate clarity, that beautiful round, everything you see there. And watch this on the neckline too, because it's stunning that way. And it's not a teeny tiny little dainty piece either. It's got plenty of show. So instead of being that great value, and let me see if we can come in even a little closer here so we can really show you focused here. I mean, how beautiful is that emerald that just is? If you want to wear it a little higher, you can. That's what the 16-inch allows you to do. 17-inch, 18-inch, but not a lot to go around, and you're choosing the gold. So all we have to do, give you the top of the hour value of a lifetime here. That's what it is from all far away. You can see those diamonds are really placed at the perfect place where they're still going to show, even if you're wearing like a traditional collar. I've got a shawl collar blazer on tonight, so you can see how you're still seeing the diamonds side to side. They're not going to be hidden behind, you know, a neckline that's a little higher or traditional. And we got one gone already because they know top of the hour value, it must be good. It's not going to be. Watch this. For emerald, maize birthstone, great color for really year round. I mean, holiday, whether it's, you know, if you're thinking, well, I don't really have an emerald yet, good time to pick one up is right here, right now, especially when it's not even $999 for the entire necklace. That's how we do it. And this is your choice of white, yellow, rose. I'm not even putting a limit as to how many you can get, meaning if you want to go ahead and get one for you and one for your sister, one for you, one for your best friend, one for you, one for your mom, one for whoever, maybe tuck it away and you're not sure, but you just know you've got a great deal on your hands, here it is, and you can do that. You can get 2 or 3 if you want, but this is why they're going to sell out so quickly, because we're looking at a deal right now. Did we just start doing plated metals? Because that price would indicate plated. It's not plated. It's not faux. It's not man-made, lab-grown, nothing like that. It's not even $9.99. Call us early. We are about to get a lot of phone lines. Real busy here. Here it is up close. Look at that color. Screaming green, bright, bright as can be, glowing like crazy. Don't even pay $9.99. One is already gone, two gone, three gone. Yeah, I think this is going to be one of those that doesn't fare well. Even when we talk about having a little bit of quantity, do not think this is going to last even 60 seconds on our clock, because it's not even $9.99. Thank you to everybody who's picked one up so far, and we're busy on the lines because I think everyone knows. Low, top of the hour, Thursday night, something really exciting is about to happen. It's not even $9.99. Who do you have that's already picking up yours? Lynn's got one. Shelly's got one. Barbara's got one. Let's get them all out the door right now. Jalen's got one too. Who's that? He's like, well, I'm not sure yet. I'm going to verify. Oh, you got one. Because it's not even $9.99, $8.99, $7.99. I'm here to give you value on fine jewelry you've never seen before. And it's happening right now. And I'm telling you, if you want to come in early, do so. It's the best way to ensure you get one. I don't have 1 million to go around. I don't have 50 to go around, and I don't have 10. So it's not going to last that long, especially when we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already spoken for. Do not wait. $799, forget about it. Not even $777. Not even $699. Come on in. It is not a time to wait. Giveaways are here. I've noticed a few retailers are starting to talk about holidays. Have you noticed that? I'd say why not? Before you go buy something in faux, get something in fine. Get the fine, and it's not even $699. Oh my goodness, we are getting busy, and you know what? I'm not stopping at $699. That is not a pendant that you have to go find your own chain. This is all attached. It gives you everything. Even the upgraded clasp you see there. Even that triple O-ring, so you have adjustability. It's not $699. Okay, well, let's go even lower. I'm giving stuff away all day. This is what we do. We got a major moment here in solid gold and diamonds to boot, and it's not even $650. $649, $639, $629. You got to get one. If you even think you might like someday an emerald, you've got to get one of these necklaces. Oh my goodness, it's not even $629, $619, $609, blow it out. Make it $599 for the necklace. And we've only got a few left because it's already so popular. It was popular at $9.99. Who else in this world is doing solid gold? Even just a chain. Do you know what we've just done? We have just made a necklace with emerald, with diamonds, the price of a basic chain in today's gold world. That is the price of a 16-inch gold chain in today's gold world. A 14K chain is $500 or $600, and you're getting emerald and diamonds with it for $5.99. Give it 60 seconds. We're going to sell those out in a hurry. I hope it lasts the 60 seconds. We'll find out. Let me know if you would like one. This is the ultimate necklace opportunity, and you're getting something as special as this is, a beautiful emerald VS diamonds, and thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations. Brenda's got one too. Lynn's got one. Barbara's got one. Thank you. Shelly's got one too. Enjoy it. That is 40 seconds remaining and $5.99 for a necklace. Unbelievable, right? Huge value. That's affordable like no fine jewelry gets. There it is. I'm thinking for my green-eyed girls. I think green is so pretty though when it's that bright. It doesn't matter if you've got the most, again, whatever your skin tone, whatever your, again, style is, whatever your style. It doesn't need to be a dressy piece. It doesn't need to be a casual. It kind of falls right between where it's going to go either way. It's beautiful to just put on and wear and enjoy and love, and we got 10 seconds left to sell them out. And we really should. We really should. Oh, we have the most beautiful blue zircon today. It's a pear shape that looks like a heart shape. And it's wild. So any more callers? Yep, looks like we've got 2 left at the moment for you to take advantage of that one. All right, congratulations. Just a beautiful piece there to get for $5.99. Wow, I've had a ring go up for $500. Now we have a necklace for $5.99. This is a day for value. Keep calling if you want one. There's a major delay here, clearly, because the clock's already out and now we're starting to get the phone lines locked up. So it's last 2 now. A lot of people were early to the party here, so they have got their necklace reserved and done. So it's last call officially, and I've got one left. So keep calling if you'd like that last one. We'll show you a fabulous blue zircon on the way. Looking forward to that. Lots to get to, but only $5.99 for an emerald. Okay, so coming up, let me show you this blue zircon. It is really, it's a pear shape, just in actuality, but it looks a lot like a heart. Oh my goodness, there's like an aqua tone. This is a little bit almost like turquoisey blue. Instead of just a blue or just a vibrant and kind of like electric blue, it's got more of almost a little slight green element to it, which I'm really loving for this big zircon. 8399 is the number. Keep calling on the emerald, guys. I got a necklace left. Hard to believe. Giving away jewelry here tonight. Tell a friend. My goodness. I know nobody does that ever because they want to keep it a secret. They're like, I'm not telling my friend. No, she's always, meeting me for lunch, raving about my new jewelry, thinking I go, went out and spent a couple $100,000 at, the big fancy French store. And instead I got TVON in my back pocket. Keep it a secret, tell a friend, whatever you want to do, but pieces are going. So make sure you're on the lines. And this, well, this is a 685 blue zircon. Now, technically you see it's a pear shape. But then we create that heart-shaped design around it, so it has very much of that kind of heart-shaped overall feel and theme to it. It looks really, really stunning. But you're also talking about a 685 with a full 1 carat in diamond weight around it in that pave. So it's really well done. And you've got, bigger shoulders to the ring there with that big pave that kind of gets a little bit larger as it goes towards the center to give it the balance we look for. And then you see, well, a full carat in diamonds there as well. And one of a kind, that. There is a unique color to the zircon, even if you've seen a lot of blue zircons. It has a little bit, just a touch. I wouldn't call it green like an emerald. It's just got a little bit of a secondary green to it. So it looks really bright, very pretty color. And you know what? One color only, $59.99 ring. Here's what it looks like on. You can change the gold if you want to. So yellow gold and rose gold are each opportunities, even from a distance. You see that little bit more of an aqua kind of color to it. Really, boy, there's nothing that sparkles quite like a blue zircon with its double refraction. And we're going to make it, forget about $59.99 first caller, just blow it out, $1,999. That's it, 30 seconds. We've got one only is really throughout the rest of the show, except maybe my Raindrop Ring. We're going to bring you studs. Remember, we have 1 carat diamond studs that are here with the halo, so that's going to be coming up as well. It's a little holiday pre-sale for you, a little holiday pre-sale special. Okay. And that is the look-alike wannabe heart-shaped zircon. Now, do we have any equestrians out there? Anybody who loves horsies? We have this horse design that actually is a brooch and a pendant. So multiple ways to wear it. I'll flash it for you. Tell me if you like it. This is new and fresh. And look what we did. Oh, the cascading yellow gold. And that pave. Shall we show it next? Oh, that is a little bit, this is a great pin style, but it sits more flat when you have it as a pendant. All right, we're on our way. Blue zircon is here. Well, that's the first piece to remain here for about 40 minutes, and it's still available if you'd like it. Let's just go ahead and show this. This is so stunning. New design for us. 8503, it is a one only. And we've really upgraded the green in the eye because it's not just an emerald. This is a Savarite garnet in the eye there. This is a pin and pendant. So you've got really a beautiful way to convert here. You can see that it's got that design, which then sits flat. So you see how it's flat there? So there won't be anything, if you are wearing it on, skin as a pendant, it's not going to be uncomfortable to wear. But then you can pop that up, and then that bead is actually going to be threaded, much like a screwback earring would be. And it's 8503. It's 18 karat solid gold. We've got, again, two-tone gold here in the 18K. And it's a Savarite garnet for the eye, and then you have 42 points in diamonds, and then that cascading mane of yellow gold there that's all highly polished. And this is detailed. Let me show it on the hand so you get a little size perspective here. That's a really, really good look. And my goodness, if you go to the races, thinking about a pin, yes, we know how to wear pendants, but also on a lapel, pins are back. Pins and brooches are back in a big way, and there's 1,000,001 ways to wear it. Get creative. Don't feel like it has to be just a lapel. But you can see there you're over 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. It's got that pin design, but it sits flat against the neckline. I'll show it on the neckline next. The Savarite's a one-pointer, so it's just, it is a fully faceted round brilliant stone, but it's got that one-point Savarite. Let's show it against the neckline here so you get another idea of size, just to give you a little perspective there. And That's how it would look. Basically put your favorite chain right through it. And of course you've got flexibility on your chains because you can use a white gold or a yellow gold chain, and either way it's going to match your pendant, or put it right on the lapel here. And it's just a really great style. So you've got great versatility here, and it is just going to be a really just a big deal here because you got a lot of great diamond weight. And it's 42 points on the diamond weight, by the way, 42. 18K, 1 point in the Saphirite, 42 points in the diamond weight. We'll just blow it out. $34.99 should be, not going to be. Instead, we're doing a lot better value. Here's that pin. Again, that spherical scallop design screws off, and then you've got a little bit of that pin design, and then that just screws right back on. So it's really easy to do, and it's only going to be $1,399 instead of $34.99 to get the horsey. So that is it. And think about it for if you love to go to the races, if you are if you're an equestrian and you love to ride, or if you just love the beauty of this incredible animal. That is a fierce style in jewelry to wear and enjoy. Now we have more of a zebra design as well, but I think this really is, you know, the true traditional horsey. We've got kind of a zebra look as well if you'd like to see it, that's going to have blue sapphires and black diamonds together if that's interesting. Also a pin and pendant or a combination. So let me know who's got this one. Jalen, let me know if you've got it at $13.99. Got you a huge savings, saved over $2,000 on that one. It's a $2,100 savings on that design there. So let's keep on moving and we'll rock on. Let me know if you'd like that. We want to bring back the Raindrop Ring just because I have a last call opportunity on this one. But the good news is we have all three gold colors to share with you. And that's really, really exciting. And then I'm going to bring out that ruby before long, so you don't need to wait and stay up past bedtime if you do have to leave me. We've got that ruby coming out. Look at this though. Oh my goodness. And if ever there was a day to stay with me for the entire show and see all these designer pieces pop in, this is the day to do it. But look at all these different colors we have in the Raindrop Ring. It's rare that we have all three to show you. This is now last call at this price tag. It has been one of our most popular best sellers all time, and that is because of the design, the uniqueness, the way it wears, everyday styling. You can wear it every day. There's nothing complex about it, but it's got open work. And did you notice the different setting style? I know a lot of you watching this show already probably own this and are wearing this. If you don't yet have it or have been thinking about it, this is last call at this price tag. It has always been a deal. It has always been priced so fairly that it's quite frankly too low. Well, obviously with prices increasing and costs going up, we'd love to bring it back because it's an icon here, but we cannot continue to bring it back at this value. So if you want to save, and who doesn't, this is the day to get it. And you've got all three choices here and ready to go. We have a little bit of stock, which is really unusual. Sometimes you have to wait a little longer because we don't have it in stock in your gold color. You can see they're all three here. So we are ready to go. You don't even need to size up. It's wearable, it's comfortable, it's open work, it's wider without being uncomfortable. So if you ever shy away from wider rings because you're worried about the feel, this one will work for you very well. And it's our last call at this price tag, so come on in early, get it while you can. White, yellow, rose, all three options, and just so attractive. But you really have to see it on because right now it's distracting because you see the back of the band. And did you notice the pave and the bezels? Pave and bezels. Bezels are kind of mixed in with your pave on this row. And then you've got the bezels on the bottom or the top row, depending on how you want to wear it. But it's such a cool ring. It really is so lovely on. And yet really does. I've always just kind of dubbed it the Raindrop Ring. And this goes, I got all different sizes here. So I'm trying to figure out what to wear on which finger because yeah, they're all over the map. But let's just try them on here for a moment just so you can see the different gold colors and how they look on the hand, because that's really important. Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. This is our last call at this price tag. It's 3070. It's 70 points in diamonds. This is one of those favorites that we have for you where it's going to go from one side to another. There's a little more than that halfway design so that even as you rotate your hand, you're still going to see diamonds. It almost looks like it could be an eternity band. And then you've got, I don't know, which one's our favorite here? They look so incredible on. And now that you've seen kind of a once over, we'll show each one individually as well. So you can really see the detail here, because just wanted to let you know they're all here. 70 points in diamonds, bigger stones all the way through. It's kind of like a different take on our cigar band with the champagne bubbles, kind of like that champagne and cigar ring that I bring you, but more open work, right? That one's very solid. This one's got a little more interest because it's all that open design. Here's a close-up on the yellow gold for you. So you can really see those different designer aspects, but a lot of gold, a lot of diamonds. teeny price, $45.99. This should be priced today. Got a lot different value. And if you're already familiar, if you've always wanted to try it, if you've been intrigued by it, please go ahead and grab it tonight while it's here at this value. The price is going to be really looking a lot like that $45.99 going forward in the future. And you know what? Still a big value, still a deal for you. Instead, we've got a better one, and it's not even $1,000 for a solid gold and diamond ring. Those are still VS diamonds. You're getting really close to 3/4 of a carat. We've got all the colors here ready to help you out with any one you like, and it's not even $4,000 or $1,000. It's not $9.99. So this is what's so important. Get on those lines. Get what you can. I've only got a couple of each color gold, and you know they're going to fly. Here's the yellow gold all by itself. Look how stunning that is. Just like that. Amazing, right? It is only, you know what? Take it even lower than $9.99 or $8.99. We'll get you one final opportunity at $888 for the Raindrop Ring. That is such a fabulous, fabulous must-have. Try it out. Sits, look at this, low profile to the point where it practically disappears. When you see that profile view, look at how the ring sits so comfortably against the hand, but it's still got all that open work. So it really is beautiful. That's the rose. Here's the close-up on the yellow gold for you. And then we'll try in that very popular white gold, although there's something about seeing the tones of gold within this open work and just against that backdrop of white diamonds to have a little bit of color behind that. Last call, 888, 60 seconds. I just always want to give you a heads up before prices go up on icons like this, pieces that we know and love that are oftentimes like a wish list item. Want to make sure you get a heads up that it's last call on anything at the last chance. We got what color? What's everyone taking so far? Very popular as always. The yellow gold is popular. Got a yellow gold going out. Thank you. Thank you, Don. Thank you. We've got a white gold over here. Here's the white gold on the hand for you. That's what Antonio's collar is picking up right now. That's the fabulous white gold right there. How beautiful. It really, I think like so often when we see white diamonds in white gold, it almost makes the diamonds look bigger. If you're struggling where to go as far as gold color, maybe you want to think about that. Get you a little bigger look maybe in the white gold because you're seeing really no end to the diamonds. It looks like everywhere there's gold, the diamonds just expand out to that gold border. So $888 if you'd like one, try it out. This is a special piece indeed. Here's the white gold up close for you. I'll try the yellow gold on as well, but last call, final chance there at $888. Enjoy it. What a special piece. And again, bezels and pave, different setting styles within the entirety of the ring, and then notice the texture of beads between these different gold bars here. You see that little beaded texture and then leads into the bezel sets there as well. Very busy here at the last, well, that clock is when people start coming on in because that's the delay for you. So look at that. Wow, the yellow gold is just, it's beautiful. I'd go with the yellow personally. I like a good yellow gold presence on the hand. I think it really shows up. I think it's a beautiful contrast for our white diamonds. Our diamonds are so bright and white. They're never going to look, you know, they're never going to pick up the color of the gold and end up looking yellowy because they're in yellow gold. Doesn't happen with our diamonds. So that's the yellow on the hand. And then I'll try on the rose gold for you as we're still busy on the lines. And it sounds like we've got an even split here in white and yellow so far. And here's that rose gold on the hand. $888, what a day to try it. Last call though, $45.99. It's not really a was. I mean, technically speaking, it's never been that price, but it will be. So it's more like a will. It's a will $45.99. And now it's $888 for one last call here because that is a lot of workmanship. You see, again, don't worry about the comfort. Don't worry about the practicality. Sits low profile just like you see there. And a nice wider style, but comfortable, wearable, easy. So all three gold colors are here. Rose gold, yellow gold, and white gold, but for a very limited time. And there you can see, you can kind of choose. I always debate whether what's the top, what's the bottom of the ring, which is which there, because you see there's a different pattern top and bottom. See that? It's really unique. So that, again, just another nod to a real high-end designer piece for you, but just such a wonderful piece. And what color are we getting? Jalen, you got one too, right? Very good. White gold going out over here. We've got a yellow gold. Virginia, let me know what color you've got too so I can keep track. Oh, two going out to one caller, a white and a yellow going out over here. $888. Thank you so much. So next up, we'll talk bottom of the hour here. We've got a big diaspora ring. Also have diamond studs. Also have the ruby. I'm not going to wait any longer on the ruby because this is a must-see. The Kingstone of the parcel. It's out of a private collection. Oh my goodness, the color. I've seen a lot of good rubies. I have been spoiled to have really, really, really special rubies. really good ones. Get ready. Here's the 103. Let's keep calling on the raindrop rings. Give us a call if you'd like one. There's the rose. And here's that white gold. Love it. Look at that white gold. And now we're going to get into Burma Ruby like this. The cleanest, the brightest, the completely 100% transparent stone. It's right there. It is right there. 8380 is your number. And that is a 1 carat 03 Burma Beyond. Yes. Oh, from the beginning of the show, the rose gold? You got it. Do you need to see it again? Or you're good? Okay. Remember we had a ring to match it too? That kind of, you want the ring or the pendant? Both? You got it. They're both in rose gold, Jalen. 8434 on the pendant and 8427 on the ring. Thank you so much. Our butterfly pieces from the top of the show. Those are pieces I won't be getting. And also, this has a little more than just the ruby, so we'll talk. Let's talk about what's beyond here, because we added a couple of yellow diamonds to the mix. 9 points in your yellow diamonds. There are 4, 2 on each side, 117 in white diamonds. Wow. And a little bit of rose gold to set the ruby, which is just, guys, I got to tell you, that is not what typical ruby looks like. Not the color, not the clarity. This is above and beyond. Take it all in. Whew, take it all in. Double halo, split shank, yellow diamonds in between the split shank, and what a stone. You know, I hate to say this because it's a beautiful diamond mounting, but it really is. It's all about this ruby. The diamonds are wonderful. You're getting a lot of them, but it really is about the Burma. Beyond. This is our most fabulous stone. We have really raided the vaults here of late. We have looked for, I mean, you can't buy rubies today. I mean, we could. Let me rephrase it. If we did, we're paying $20,000 a carat. Importation fees, all these extras, 20 grand a carat is what they go for. 20 grand. And you might be going, so big deal, it's 20 grand because it's a 1 carat. This is, let's frame it this way. If you got a 2 carat or 3 carat and it's opaque, believe it or not, a collector is going to choose the transparent stone, even if it's smaller, because color and clarity are really rare. Size is rare too. Burma, we know, rubies in general, if they are chromium rich, if it's the chromium that colors the stone, that is the growth inhibitor in nature. That's why we don't see a lot of big sizes in stones that are colored primarily by chromium. However, with that said, you'd rather have a stone that's a 1 carat that's got clarity like this than have a 2 carat that's opaque. And that is your prerogative to choose. Obviously, there are some people who want to get a big stone because that's rare too, but just know that rarity levels, we look at everything. We look at the clarity, we look at the color, we look at the origin. It's a little different than just, let's say, a lot of other stones where everything, like a blue topaz, your origin's going to be different, but the color's going to look the same. It's always going to be clean. It's always, you know, going to be common to see it in big sizes, so you don't have to worry that much. But rubies work on a little different scale where it matters where it comes from because the origin is going to dictate the color. And if you're going, ruby's red, I don't get it. Well, you've seen them. Sometimes they're more pink. Sometimes they're more orange. Sometimes they're more brown red. Sometimes they're more of a purple red. Sometimes it's a pinky red. Sometimes they're orangey red. Just as in, let's equate it to something we can all like totally envision. When you go to the nail salon and you pick out a nail lacquer color and you look at the wall and there are like 50 shades of red to choose from. And you're going, do they really need that many? But a gal knows if you're really into that kind of stuff, you're like, yeah, everyone's different. There's classics, and then there's more the orangey reds, and there's more of the muted reds and the burgundy reds, and go on and so they go so so on and so forth. Same thing with rubies. The way that they're produced within Mother Nature yields different colors because of the different elements in the ground in that origin. So it's Burma that gives you that blue red, which is so sought after. That's what we have here, and the clarity, which makes it a real wow because you get that stone there with a carat 17 plus the 9 points. So total diamond weight altogether is going to be your one 26. Are we ready? Because you've got a major look here and a major wow. We know that 117 in diamonds is great, but the ruby is so important because this gives it all to you. If you want to prioritize everything, not just size, not just origin, not just clarity, you want it all. This is the you want it all, you got it all. Right here, right now, in a ring that should be $13,499. Well, we're going to change that. It's Thursday. We're halfway through. I've been telling you about this since we came on the air tonight, getting you prepared for a ruby that is just, if that really truly does not look like the most glowing, gleaming, oh my goodness. I took it out of the light and I put it on and I'm still mesmerized. How do you see when you get clarity like this when it's on the hand? Because now we don't have light going through it because I've got a hand on it. So it's blocking the light going all the way through it, and yet look at how it's still clean. Look at how it's still vibrant. It's still glowing. It's still glistening. That's important. And this stone, not $13,000 today. Oh, that red is just divine. You can really, and July's birthstone mixed with obviously diamonds, we love, but this is really important for, think about it. We talked about this yesterday. I had some ruby earrings. How often we wear red, right? As maybe not in an ensemble head to toe, but as an accessory, as a gem, as a ruby, how fun it is to wear this and pair it up with anything and everything out there. This is the way to do it. And instead of being $13,000, we're just going to do something wild because we've been doing that all night. We've been giving jewelry away, brand new or not. And this one's got to follow the same pattern because somebody's got to have this. And I think it's fair to say that at $13,000, it runs the risk of just sitting here and being that one that we all go, oh, the what ifs, the wish list, the, oh my goodness, I wish I could, or maybe someday, or, you know, think about it. This is going to be that must-go time, that must moment where you take it for what it is, a pristine, clean, rare as can be ruby. Get the quality because that is second to none. I would rather see you get this stone than a 2 carat or a 3 carat or a 4 carat if we had them. We don't have 4 carats. That is opaque. That is a burgundy color because this is what is higher quality. It is what's tougher to source. And you still have got Burma as your source. And that's so important. And we're going to start an auction on it because I want you to be able to have a chance and pick up not just the ruby, but all the diamonds that come with it and everything that went into it. Instead of even going $13,000, we're not. Instead of going, watch this, $10,000, we're not. Instead of even $5,000, now we've taken, gosh, if we actually started with 13 and we went half a half, think about where it would be. Well, we're going to do something even better than that because 75% off should get the job done, but we're taking it even lower than that for you instead of $5,000 or $4,000 or just to get a lot of people involved. I had a first hour auction. It didn't get that many people involved. I started at 0. So this is where we know we got to do something really wild right now in the auctions to get a lot of people in. And so we're doing just that. It's not even $3,500 to start or $3,000 to start. I'm going to keep on going. And we're going to make this the deal of a lifetime on one. Well, right now, I think we could just forget about the ruby and just look at the diamond mounting, and that's a value. How about this? Not even $3,000 to start. I'm starting at $2,500 on a 1+ out of Burma that is completely what we call in the business crystalline. It is complete crystallinity to it. There is nothing you see that impedes the light in any way from the top to the bottom, side to side. And $2,500, that doesn't even cover the 126 diamond mounting with the yellow and the white diamonds. Take a look at this. $2,500 to get it going and a 60-second clock and a $50 increment only. Shall we get the open, which we are all but guaranteed to get a $2,500 open on a ruby that's a 103, right? That's what I'm hoping. So here we are, $2,500 looking for that open, looking to get it started, and look at that. Everything from the side. Look at us. I let the light pour in through the side profile. Even what you're seeing now from that side profile, look right underneath the girdle of the stone. The top portion of the pavilion is still as glowing as the top of the stone. You don't just need to see right on through the table facet. You can look at the crown facets. You can look at the actual pavilion, what you can see there. The pavilion of the stone still giving you light and beauty and brilliance and glow and all of that. And we don't have $2,500 with 20 seconds remaining, and that is interesting. So how about we take a little bit of a moment here and just say, well, is it the ruby? It can't be. Could it be? It can't be. And I know we don't see a lot of rubies. I get that. We can go show after show after show after show. I'm here with you, 15 hours of showtime every single week. I can go a whole week without showing you a Burma Ruby. We can go a month without showing you a Burma Ruby. So I understand it's a little tougher to gauge where it should be. And you hear these, I know you're so used to it, it's such a hyperbolic business. We hear people say, throw out these numbers like $10 billion per carat. I don't do that. I'm a journalist by trade. That's how I studied. That's how I was educated. That's what I thought I'd be doing with my life. And here I am, hawking stuff on TV. But you know what? That journalism part still comes in because I want to be factual and accurate and tell you, because we're talking verified terms here. $20,000 a carat is a routine price per carat on a Burma Ruby. If you are living in a day and era where you can bring them in, we've been going through major sanctions for years. I'll tell you what, we've got a couple people verifying, right? Virginia, Jalen, at least I see phones in hands. Are we verifying, or should we just go lower and then really get things interesting? If it saves you money, would you be willing to give me another minute here? Another 60-second clock? If we can potentially get maybe a bidder in or maybe a couple of bidders in and let everybody have at it, and maybe just, if it takes a little more savings, this I know, it can't be the ruby. It's not, the ruby is not the issue here. I could not put up a better ruby in front of your eyes than what this Karat 03 represents. But I will start even lower if we don't have the open at 25, and I just know that we've got a couple people talking about it, right? Trying to see my phone bank here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to start lower than 25. Do not let this discredit the ring. The ring is still the same. The ring has not changed. But if I start at 24 or 23 or 22 or 21, are we going to get a little more activity? That is what I'm hoping. That is what I'm truly hoping for. And instead of even $2,100, let's start all out low. Okay. We're going to do this quickly. I'm going to start at $2,000. That obviously does not cover the mounting. True story, if you take the ruby out of it, it does not cover the cost, our own cost, on the Karat 26 yellow and white diamond mounting in the solid gold. We are looking for $2,000. The 103, it's still there. Not selling a semi-mount suddenly. This is still a 103 ruby. Let's give it 60 seconds and let's find out if we have our open, because this is a moment. Take a look. Clarity like that? Take a look at that clarity. Take a look at that clarity. Let me know if we're verifying. Do we have the open? We got 55 seconds to figure it out. 55 seconds verifying. Let's verify 100%, because I may not have a lot of people on this. I may not have a lot of people, and I don't have the time to redo it because we have an hour and 20 minutes in the entirety of the show. Hi, Jay. Thank you for shopping the Raindrop Ring. What color did you get? Did you get it for Kirsten? Let me know. All right. $2,000 we're looking for, 30 seconds. Let me try it on. I don't know if, oh yeah, I did it, but I'm going to do it again. Let's try it on. Let's try it on. Let's show you the clarity, even when it's on the hand. Hey, Joyce, what's going out back there? Did I hear 824? Because I know what that is. Is that a tanzanite? 824 tanzanite, maybe? I'm trying to think what I had in 824. I think it was 824 tansy. Tansy? All right, let's see if we got the open. We're looking for, do we have it? Antonio, are you on this one? We got 2,000, right? All right, so it looks like just in time too, right? Just in time. Well, I may not get a lot of people on this one. That was kind of the plan. We have $2,000. There's the good news. We have a $50 increment only. Oh no, that was all fine and well if I was starting 25, but now we started at $2,000 and we've got it, right? You got it. You got it? You got it. Okay, so we've got it. 2,000. And that's that. Shall we give it a call? Because I've already spent enough time reducing the open. So maybe we should, now that we have the open, we should send it out, right? Let's give it 2 minutes. We got an hour and 19 minutes left in the show. Let's give it 2 minutes, shall we? I'm going to give it 2 minutes to finalize it. We got 2,000. It's last call. 2 minutes on the clock. And we'll say bye-bye, Ruby. I don't have another Ruby like this in the inventory. I got bigger stones, but they don't have this clarity. They don't have this clarity. I have fire opals that kind of look like it, but they're not actual, you know, beautiful corundum material. Chromium-rich corundum material, one of the most precious stones in the world. We call it the king of all gems. 2 minutes, and then we sell it. Take a look at this. That's it. 2,000, and here we go. Final 2 minutes on the clock. Well, we spent a lot of time to drop in another $500 for the open. The good news is we've got it. The bad news is we have one bidder, And that's not really bad news because that one bidder is getting the major value of a lifetime on a ruby that is that stone right there, and yellow diamonds and white diamonds to boot at a carat 26. Any questions? Are we all good? All right, so we've got our final call. I would leave it as is. You do have an option to change the gold color if you want to. So if you wanted, for example, because we have, just notice, we have the ruby right now is set in yellow, right? You got the yellow gold prongs, and then the yellow diamonds are set in yellow gold as well. If you want to, you could do the entire ring in yellow. You can do that. You can do that. I recommend leaving it the way it is, but if you want to go all yellow, that'd be pretty too, because we love our rubies in the yellow gold, which is why we set the actual center. Look at that. I've never seen a stone do this, where the pavilion of the stone, and if you're not sure what that is, I'm talking about right here, that edge that's right beneath the girdle. The girdle is that outer point where the crown and the pavilion meet. The pavilion is glowing. The pavilion looks like a diamond. It's so incredible, and we have now, oh boy, $2,000 in our last 50 seconds now on the way, counting down. So it's our very last call, and big congratulations are going to be in order, it looks like, right here and now. So here's our last chance, 40 seconds now on the clagola, and then it's done, and that ruby is going to find its way out, the king of all gems, and dare I say that's the king of the king right there. That is the ultimate, because we categorize the stone. You know, red corundum, red ruby. You know, corundum is that umbrella family that is all of rubies and sapphires. That is what corundum is, but this is that specific red, chromium rich that in this case comes out of Burma, the Golden Triangle, Mogok, Burma. It is actually that material, which is so rare to find, which is why, yeah, you can't even see it for under $20,000 a carat on a wholesale level, and it looks like 2,000 going once, going twice. Nobody else. That's it. All right. Happens again. Let's go. Sold. Enjoy it. Congratulations. That is gone. And bye-bye. All right. Next up. Well, I do have, wait, there's a Brazilian Paraíba. I forgot to mention. Here's the Brazilian Paraíba. If you want a new design in Brazilian Paraíba, I have one, and it's right there. The original source, the original find, Paraíba, Brazil. The locale for which this stone is named. Congrats on the ruby. Top of the hour still. 15 minutes away, and are we ever ready to show you? Oh, one more thing. Wait a minute. Since we just have the ruby, can I just remind you that there's a ruby bangle? And then we can touch on this Brazilian piece, but I did want to show this just in case we have anybody thinking about rubies in a bangle. FYI, there are your rubies, $432. Not inexpensive, but you know what? It's got 5 rubies all across the top of your wrist in solid gold and diamond halos in a bangle. So I just had to show that. 6371 is the item number if you'd like it. That is really, really cool. Thanks again, Jay. Thanks for shopping with us. Really appreciate you joining us, and enjoy your raindrop ring. So glad you got one. You'll love it. She'll love it. All right, so now we're talking about one bangle in the yellow gold, although you can change this if you'd like to. And that's going to be $432 total weight in your oval Burmese rubies. Love them. They still got a nice clarity to them, and double figure eights, hinge style, easy to snap right on your wrist, average size. So if you wear anything traditionally in bracelets, 6.5, 6 3/4, 7, 7.5, 7 1/4, you're good to go with this size. This will slip right on and be a great fit for you. It also is our $432 with 49 points in diamonds as well. So you're getting diamond halos around each and every one of your east-west set ruby ovals. Looking good there. And that is going to be, well, we're going to open it up here on the side, show it to you on, because that's it's a nice way to appreciate the size of these stones individually, is to see it on. And I don't think it's ever been opened before, but I got it latched right on. Couldn't be easier, right? There it is. So you can see there, it's got this really good style where it's just going to be, you know, bigger stones here across the way. I mean, that's what's so important about seeing it from that distance away, for an appreciation of how big the stones really are, and then how stunning, because it's always going to sit right there, right? All your rubies are going to be on top. This does not spin and turn like a line bracelet. That's why you can do it this way and have a bangle and know that your rubies, as it's back up close, are always going to be right where they should. Do you love it? What we can do is, it's an $89.99 piece, but I know we're on the heels of a major discount via the auction. So let's send this out. And you saw how big a bangle it is. We can even change it to white or rose if you'd like. We'll give you the value of a lifetime right now. First caller, you can have it for $38.88 only, which actually is getting really, really close to $1,000 a carat if we're just talking rubies, because 5 individual stones, just under a carat each, and looking as fabulous as that bangle does. And it's a $9,000 piece. We have taken well below $4,000 for you, and that's for one caller. And then wheels are on the way. We got that Brazilian Paraíba. It's actually our 22 pointer. So that's nice. And then we've got also, if you missed it, we had a trillion cut, a yellow diamond earlier. We still have our Malachite necklace, which was $3.99 in 18 karat gold. Still have, looking at anything we can recap here. I think we still have that diamond ring for $777. If you missed that, I'll just flash it really quickly here while we're looking at our bangle. We have this diamond ring. It's 89 points in diamonds in white gold. That is $777. So if you weren't with us here in the beginning of the show, just had to flash that and look at just some recaps so we can make sure everything from the entire evening goes, because we're almost there. And that's going to be our diamond ring, $777, 89 points in diamonds. The only catch is it's white gold only. Then we're going to show you that Brazilian Paraíba. And we still have at the top of the hour, which is only 12 minutes away, our diamond deal, which is our earring deal. That's earring studs, but with a halo. So we've got that too. And that's top of the hour. But I have to give you another look at this Brazilian Paraíba. Look at this Brazilian stone. Item number is 8405. New design. We had a couple others. They were a little bit more halo style. This is more of a band meets a point meets a flat edge. So really kind of like almost more casual of a way to wear a Brazilian Paraíba. Still got the durability to make it everyday wearable, but it's 22 points in the Paraíba and diamond weight at 52 points. It's a stunning Brazilian stone. These are more of cult status collector favorites at this point. Tougher to find them. In my history here at TVON, 6 years next month, it will only be a handful of stones I've ever had out of Brazil. Paraíbas, most of what we see, if you're going, no, I've seen more than that, those are Africana material. This is Brazilian, that rare original source. So important to find, so important to see, and a major, major, major value. Looks like a tiny size here. I'm going to try it on as a pinky ring as a result, but just know you can size it to whatever you need. But look at that from a distance away. It almost looks like bigger pear shapes surrounding or next to your Paraíba. You can wear it obviously point up or point down. You could even, if you wanted to, maybe, you know, stack something alongside of it or put a wonder ring on this side if you want to. But it is just truly rare. Truly, truly unique. I mean, quite frankly, anything from Brazil belongs in a museum at this point, and museums would love to have them, because even museums themselves in their gem exhibits don't have a lot of Brazilian Paraíba to share with the world. So it really is. But wear it and enjoy it, because you can see the color is very different, and that's what is considered the ideal. And we're going to make it $39.99 for the very first caller, and it's right now in yellow. You can change that if you want to. And then we've got a quick wheel on just a couple of really rare pieces, bigger mandarin, big turquoise, and also a fire opal, all three of which are stones we've seen sell tonight, but in different rings. So we'll bring you some larger versions of that. Plus, I do want to remind you, if anybody's still waiting on a 2 carat, notice how our yellow diamonds have kind of come to a halt. We don't have 2 carat yellow diamonds anymore that are new. I have 1 2 carat left that's GIA certified, and it happens to be one of those big old discounts that got under $25,000. So we'll bring that out. I flashed it earlier. I also have a new pink diamond if anybody's interested. It's a 58 pointer, and it's GIA certified with a VS quality, and it's our newest one in a 58 pointer. So even if you've seen all the pink diamonds, you think you've seen them all, here's a new one that's 58 points, and what a color. Look at that. Okay, now that's normally a color. Even in a 10 point, we don't see that level. Okay, I got to show this because this is just cool. 7680 is the number. I mean, that color, look at it. And it's our bigger stone now. Besides we have only 3 larger in the entire inventory, 2 of which are above 1 carat. One is a 73 pear shape that doesn't have nearly this color. I mean, let's just say it like it is. You've seen it. It doesn't have this saturated of a color. Here's a 58 pointer that I contend looks even larger, and it has a cert. All of our big pink diamonds do. We even did 18 karat two-tone gold on this one, and you get a carat 24 around it. So that classic double halo, I got to pop in the cert. Now, this is not for everybody, but it is for somebody, because if you appreciate pink diamonds and you want to get the Holy Grail, which is bigger size and great saturated color, it's right here. How about a great clarity as well? This one has it. Cushion modified brilliant. It's a square cushion almost at 4.3 by 4.9, 58 point. Look at this. I can't honestly say I agree, because what we're looking at, I didn't dial up the saturation level. I can't do that. I can't toy with the color on your screen. They've got it listed as a faint pink, VS1, and look at the clarity, front and back. I don't see anything. Wow, seriously, where is there an, okay, maybe backside right here, tucked in a couple of facets there, and that's it. That's why it's a VS1. But let's take a look at that color. This is why GIA certs, we tell you all the time that GIA is really particular about how they grade. It's why their certs mean the most. Well, that right there is an exquisite stone, and I'll just make it easy for you. It's obviously when you get into half carats and above, they get pricey. They get rare. It was only last Friday that we saw a new record set for per carat pricing on diamonds. It was a pink diamond. It was sold in Hong Kong at an auction on Friday evening, and it sold for $57.7 million. Set a new record. If you think that it seems like every few months, it seems like you read a big headline on international news about diamonds setting new records, they are. They really are. It's no different than what we're talking about all the time, which is, yeah, diamonds and gems and gold. I mean, diamonds, fancy diamonds, they're going up in price. There's really no stopping it. I don't see any way in the near future that that actually stops. Meaning the upswings we're seeing, the incredible increases in per carat pricing and pricing on stones in general, diamonds in general, everything, I don't see that slowing down. I don't see it even plateauing. Sometimes we'll see a little, a little spike in price, and then, it eventually sort of flattens, and then you might see a little dip or a little, I don't even see it plateauing anytime soon. What would be the circumstance of our world that's going to allow for even a plateau? That's why it's time to get your pink diamonds. This is such a beautiful stone, and we're going to do better than the $17,999 it's listed at brand new tonight. A lot better for you. Let me just give you a savings on it right off the bat. So many times these pink diamonds, I mean, we've had certain pink diamonds that have been here for years, literally years. And, maybe they're more destined for a museum somewhere, and that's okay too. Or maybe they're going to wait for that, special collector that comes in and sweeps in at one point and gets it. But this is where we can get this down low enough to make sure that it goes right now to a collector, and we can get it under $15,000. Better yet, I'll compensate. The fact that this is a 58 pointer and I'm at the next size up is a 73 pair that does not have this visual color, I'm going to do this. We'll get you a VS1 certified stone right now for less than 15, less than 14, less than 13. And let's take a look on the inside, show you the finishing, and then get it on the hand, because this is going to be a wild one here, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's more than one caller who recognizes this value and says it's mine. But of course, that's going to boil down to who's first. It's not even $13, $12, $11, or even $10,000. It's a 58 pointer. It comes with the cert. It's $9,999 instead, and that gets you almost 2/3 of a carat. It's a VS1, and that color is so good. We could put our 102, our 109, and our 73 point right next to it and see this one overtaking the saturation of the color right there. It's a beauty, and that is only $99.99. First caller on that one had to show it. So we have the Brazilian Paraíba collectible. We have the 2 carat yellow that's here. We even have a 1 carat white diamond if you'd like it. That is under $6,000, but that's the pink. I would be remiss if I didn't show that to you. And since we have about 5 minutes now till our top of the hour, we've got to show you this beautiful color changing diaspora. It's my round. We're seeing this everywhere right now. People, it's already happening. I've been warning you about this for really years here, since we've brought you our diasporas, telling you that there would be a surge in not just value, but first people have to know about it, right? And that's what's happening. We're seeing now, you're being lectured on television about it. It's like everybody's talking about the trade name and the new hot latest stone. Well, the truth is it's been around for a little bit. It's just been rare that only certain entities have been able to source it. We have some of the original find here. It's 8415 is the number. This is a new one tonight. It's our beautiful round. It's our great looking carat 90. Perfectly clean, color changing diaspora, and it also has diamonds at a carat 03 wrapping and swirling around it. So 190 in the center, carat 03 on the sides. Any gold you wish for or want for. And yep, this is the stone that changes color to a beautiful pinky raspberry. It is really, sometimes even you'll see It's almost got like a blue or green in the middle right now, golden towards the edges. And then you'll notice when I have it on the hand, you'll probably start to see those pink flecks. It's almost like in multiple lights. It can start to shift. It doesn't need to be one or the other. It can start to blend the colors together just based on different lightings you're in. We saw it earlier with our radiant cut that we had. We saw it last night with a radiant cut ring. We're going to see it again on this round, but I want to make this easy. Top of the hour is just rolling up here. I'll tell you what we'll do. It's a beautiful piece. It's a lot of diamonds, and we are showing you that still. And we had a lot of people miss out on that radiant earlier. That was a 10 carat, so that was a pendant that may not have been for everybody. Here's the round, making it wearable for a ring. You can appreciate this stone before it goes absolutely bonkers. Rely on TVON. We are some of the originals as far as bringing you stones that other people either don't have or they're just starting to bring. And we're excited because with that original source that we're bringing you, it comes value. It brings you a better value. Again, another reason why we lead when it comes to value. And there aren't a lot of places to find this, don't get me wrong, but we are going to be the leader by a mile because you're seeing it for $3,000 a carat, $2,000 a carat. The lowest I've ever seen it anywhere else is $1,000 a carat. Putting that stone right there at $1,900 by itself. Now we have diamonds and gold. That deserves quite a bit of attention when it's a carat 03 and solid gold in your choice of. We're not going to ask for this. Well, it's right where it should be. I mean, this should be $39.99 right here tonight. I'm going to make it a lot better deal for you. Tell you what, I'll do it again. Let's start an auction and let's make it easy. Let's go $1,500 to start. Just getting right to it. Because that way, because I know the price of the mounting, we make this, we create this ourselves. We didn't buy it from a guy who bought it from a guy who bought it from a guy. So we know when you need to know the price of the mounting, I know exactly what that is. The mounting is more. So I think that's a fair place to start an auction when obviously there's a 190 stone within it. So let's take a look at it, see what you think. 15 to get it going here in the auction, and we'll go in a, how about a $25 increment? Does that sound good? To try and encourage all that extra bidding. We hope so. We hope we get a lot of people in. Still waiting on that, a lot of people in on an auction deal, but come on in. Let me show it on because it's a big ring overall, and we'll show that right here, right now. This yellow gold, which you're not going to see much of the gold when it's on. Sorry, another 5 here, so I'm going to force it on. But there it is. That's a really good look. See how now the gold just disappears? It's about the diaspora and the diamonds. The double Ds. 15 to open. We're looking for it right now. I mean, you're going to still choose your gold. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. Not going to matter much when you see, as it's on the hand, you're just seeing diamonds and diaspora. It's all you see. 60 seconds to get it started. Let's go. Top of the hour is coming up pretty soon. Well, looking, searching, hoping for 1,500. It's going to take me a second to get that ring off, so just bear with me. And I'll try to wiggle out of that ring as best I can. Okay. $39.99 ring, 15 to open, no open quite yet. Well, let's do some recaps too as our top of the hour approaches here. I'm just going to flash this here. It's a Malachite 18 karat gold necklace. Might have missed it if you joined us about 10 minutes into the show or later. Let's show this. This is so pretty. All my other favorites have gone, so the butterflies have found their home, but let's take a look at this. A Malachite designer necklace in 18 karat solid yellow gold. Just had to flash this for you. 8513 was the number. It's 18 karat gold. It's a 43-point malachite, and it's set in this great looking half moon design. It's a solid 18 karat necklace that actually is adjustable here with that, that little half moon gold plaque. You're going to be able to move and adjust. That necklace, by the way, is $3.99 if you like it. So no open on the diaspora. All right. Let's show the necklace here close up by itself, and then we can bring up 8513 for you. So just a last look at it, because I really want to get this one home. That one is your finished gold, all 18K, so it's got that richness to it, and that is $399 if you'd like it. And then look at the necklace. This is adjustable. So that little bead you see, you actually get a hold of that little half moon design that replicates the design of the center, and you're going to actually be able to adjust it or cinch it in. So if you want a shorter length than 18, you can adjust it as per your needs that day. You can go maximum 18, but any shorter you wish, and that's only $3.99 if you'd like that malachite necklace. So that is a winner right there. It's a beautiful style, and that's going to be $3.99. Just had to recap that for you as we are in now the final hour of the show. And oh, this has got to go. I know we've got diamond earrings coming up, but really quickly here, a one-of-a-kind mandarin garnet, big reduction in the price here on a huge 707. 5477 is the number. Call me on the malachite necklace in 18 karat yellow gold, or if you want to get that diaspora started, you can absolutely do so. Call us and we can revisit that one, but this is my 707, and that is a major cushion cut square mandarin, almost square, and then it has the halo and diamonds around it. 104 in the diamonds, and yep, there's a reason this is kicking off our hour, and then the diamond earrings are coming up right after it. It's because this deserves a moment to shine, and it truly, literally does. You see those bright yellow flashes coming through there as, oh, okay, so this is what we look for. That's really indicative of a top quality, top clarity mandarin, is when you get those bright yellow flashes like you see there. That's really what sets it apart. Otherwise, it can be more opaque. This is, okay, just a huge value. $99.99 ring, yellow gold only. Watch this price drop. It's just, I know we've had that $790 the other day that was so exquisite, very similar, but you know what? It was a little, even with all the discounts, it was still close to $4,000. Let's take this one less then. And yeah, from going to 10 to 4, that makes a lot of sense to be $39.99. Instead, we're going even lower because I feel like there's somebody who just really would appreciate a bigger mandarin garnet with all that exquisite clarity, but needs to spend less than $4,000. We're going to make that happen for you right now. It is not $39.99. It's not even going to be $29.99. So this gives you everything you want. And needing that bigger, fabulous neon mandarin, it's going low. I will be very surprised if there's just one person. I think there's going to be multiple collectors on the phone lines here for this ring, no doubt about it. It's not stopping at 29. This is just a value. That's why I had to make sure we show it here at the top of the hour. Here's what it looks like from a distance away on the hand. It's not even 29 or 28 or 27. I mean, I'll just keep going because so many of you have been thinking about that 790. This is just a little bit smaller, similar diamond weight, and even maybe a little bit easier to wear, and that it's just that halo. It doesn't do that wider diamond side that makes it a bigger ring overall. So if that's going to be more wearable, that's the way to do it. 79, 99 would be really just normal, guys. Look what we've done. We've switched the numbers. We've gone $27.99 and it's still here. Well, this is the last hour of a weeknight. It tends to be a bit of a challenge. So what I'm going to do is compensate with better values than are ever supposed to take place. You're going to see it with studs coming up. We're doing the mandarin right now, not 27, not 26, not 25, 99. Blowout time. It's $2,499, and that will go. These are just rare. 1991 is when they were discovered. Today, they're long gone. Couple of sources only across the world. This is just rare to get a 707 size. To get it for under $2,500, and you're getting over a carat in diamonds at a carat 04 is your diamond weight. That is unbelievable to see a value that's like that is. And that is one to own right there. Still have our pink diamond if you need to see that. Again, let us know what you'd like to see request-wise. Do you have one? We've got a lot of people picking up pieces they've seen from just a few days ago. Good time to do it. Take advantage of it. Let me help you with these values. This is the way to get the mandarin garnet. Okay, so I'm bringing out the big studs. We're bringing them out. We're doing a special deal. It's 8277. I just mentioned this last night, but in the context of I had fawn diamonds last night. Fawn diamonds, halos, they looked great. They looked fantastic. We're going to do something really special here. We're going with the classic that everybody wants. It's the wish list item on everybody's holiday wish list, except we're upgrading you because we can do studs all day. Everybody can. Any jewelry store you walk into, you probably don't even have to walk in. Don't even bother. They're right there in the window. And you'll see diamond studs. But the questions are this, and these are ones you have to ask to be a really educated buyer. And if you're wondering, well, I saw an advertisement on a flyer that arrived in the mail, or it was a pop-up ad in my email, and I saw that somebody had a special for diamond studs that were $199. That is not going to be a VS quality bigger diamond. I can tell you that right now. Diamonds, like we always talk about, you can get a diamond for a couple bucks a carat if you want to. Will it look like a diamond? No. What we're looking at here is we are staying true to ourselves and quality. We are demanding on quality, whatever it takes to do it, at a big value. That's what we deliver. You're going to see fast approaching here. November's coming. December's coming. It means Hanukkah and Christmas, and maybe it means special occasions that you just want to treat yourself, because you deserve to do that when there is a value coming your way that you could never top in this world of jewelry. That's what's happening right here, right now. I'm going to bring you a diamond stud that is like a classic we do, but it's an upgraded version because we're just going to add diamonds. We're going to give you the same beautiful studs that are 50 points in each ear, 1 carat total weight, VS quality. That's the big difference. There are 1 carats in every jewelry store you'll walk into. If you follow there's a big wholesaler. It's like what you'd call, I guess, I don't know, the big wholesale where you buy everything in bulk. They do jewelry too. They have diamond studs that are 1 carats, and they are not VS, and they're $6,500. I'll be the first to tell you that's a deal. That's a deal. If you look around at what like high-end stores are doing, you can still compare to SI stones, and you can spend $10,000, $12,000, $13,000 for a substantially lesser quality. Let's show you what we can do, because studs, most people don't believe in doing a big stud in a higher quality. We do. Because they figure who's ever going to be that close? It's an earring. It's a stone you're going to wear every day. I believe it's the opposite. This is something, if you are going to wear every day, you should have a better quality. And it does make a difference, because if you have a more included stone, it impedes the shine. It impedes the sparkle. It compromises what everybody sees. The first thing when they look at your ears or see your earrings is they see dull instead of sparkle. Let's show you what we have here in a stud that could not be better. And it's right here. This is so important because I do this stud. I've been here 6 years on November 3rd. That's just a few weeks away. I have brought you stud earrings many times over. Every holiday season, usually right around Valentine's Day they come out, and usually around Mother's Day. The 1 carat studs by themselves. And 6 years running now, I have brought you, believe it or not, the same value on the studs. That'll be until this year. I have been warned. It has been a company-wide memo. We all know this by just, if you're informed and you take your career seriously, you know, as I do, because I have to follow everybody, what everyone's doing in jewelry, what the stores are doing, what the trades are doing, what the wholesalers are doing. Luckily, I'm downtown all the time, you know, wholesale district, downtown, right here. It's only 15 miles from where I stand. So we know what's going on. You know it, because you're watching your dozen of eggs. My mom told me today her dozen of eggs went up like $4 a dozen. And so what do eggs have to do with diamonds? Well, the fact that if eggs have gone up $3 for a dozen eggs, diamonds probably have too. Do you know what I'm going to do tonight? I'm just going to give you a little holiday pre-sale. I'm going to ask Tony to make a banner and everything. You know why? He doesn't know about that. He doesn't want to do that probably, but I'm going to ask for it. And take your time, Tone, because this is something that is a bit of a big deal. Here on this Thursday night, October 13th, I want to say, 14th for you guys on the East Coast already, we are just into a brand new day for you East Coasters. This is going to top any holiday deal I do on Black Friday, on the week before Christmas time, the last minute shoppers, all of that where you're going, okay, now I got to do overnight shipping and all that. This is going to top everything right here tonight, because I'm going to take a diamond stud in which we are giving you more diamonds on top of the diamond price tag of a lifetime and give you a better deal than you will ever see, bar none. That's what we're doing. It's called a holiday pre-sale diamond stud deal. That's what this is. Because instead of just the stud, you're getting the halo around it, which are additional VS diamonds that go around the piece. And that is exquisite. Take a look at this. You're going to love it. You're going to love them. And I tell you, we don't have a lot to go around. I wish we did. What I can guarantee you is this. A VS center stone, 50 points each, 1 carat total. Then you get an additional 26 points in the halo, also VS stones. You're also choosing a couple of things. Do you want screwbacks or post and butterfly backs? That's up to you. Do you want to get white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold? That's also up to you. But you get 126 in diamonds. And I will tell you, $6,500. I haven't looked this year, to be honest. I'm going on last year's price tag from that big wholesaler that does sell fine jewelry, that sells SI stones. They have 1 carats by themselves. They were SI stones, and last year at holiday time, $6,500. And that's because they're selling thousands a day in every location they have across the universe. And you know what? People are buying them like crazy. Now this price this year might be a little different, okay? They're gonna deal with that like everyone else is. We are not asking you to spend more than the big box store sells, just the studs in that SI quality. We're giving you all VS material. Just know the 1 carat center, yeah, the half carat, meaning the center stones there, are VS. Your halos are VS. We're gonna show you from a distance. Do not wait. If you think that's all fine and well, but come on. November, you'll do something, right? December, you'll do something, right? This is unheard of value. We're doing it tonight. We're giving you this opportunity. That's the look you get from a distance. Let me even measure them. How often are we taking a stud and measuring it for diameter? But it's important to see. There it is. You can see that it's going to be 3/8 of an inch from top to bottom in the overall diameter. You have a centered post. Again, post and butterfly or screwbacks. Talk to your operators if you want screwbacks. Here's what I'm going to do. White, yellow, rose gold. Don't wait to be on the phone lines because guess what? They're going to fly. And we're not going to have a pair to go around for everybody because we know there are more diamond lovers out there than we have earrings to go around. Because when you get a deal on diamonds and we decide to not ask market value but bring it to you at that value, basically pass along all that value from us to you so you get that look on the ear, so you have your wear them every day, amazing style, enjoy them, live in them, gift them, whatever you want to do, but $6,500, you can pay that for SI stones that don't have a halo. Or we can give you the VS stones and upgrade with the diamond halo and upgrade and do far better than $6,500. Let's go back up close. I wanted you to see that size. That's important to see. And you get your choice of gold. It is not a time to wait. We have nobody on the phone lines because right now everyone's figuring probably the best you can do right now is maybe $59.99, maybe even $49.99, maybe on a really good day if she's really serious about doing a holiday pre-sale on diamond deals, well, it's probably still $49.99. None of that. And if you don't believe me, you'll go out in those retail stores when push comes to shove, when it's crunch time and shopping time last minute, you're going to go see what I'm talking about. That same dealer or that same guy or that same mom and pop you've been going to for 30 years, their diamond studs are up. Everybody's are. The wholesale world dictates it. Then, depending on what designer you're in, they're going to get more and more and more and more money. Here's what I'm going to do instead of $49.99 or $39.99 or $29.99. This is going to be a 60-second deal. It's not here for 45 minutes. It's here until they sell out. And when they're gone, they're gone. And there is not a better deal on a diamond earring anywhere on planet Earth. And you can hold me to that. Tell me if you find another deal. I'm accessible. Facebook, laurenblairtv@gmail.com. I'm accessible 24/7 to you all. I make sure to get back to you within minutes. I will. Let me know if you find a better deal. If you have, even on an SI stone, if you find SI stones, I would be curious to know. If you find an SI stone that comes anywhere near this value, it's not even $29.99 to get this pair of earrings, and you're getting $126, and you're getting all VS, and it's only here tonight, and they're not going to be $29 or $28 or $27, and we already have a pair gone, so this is not a time to wait and say, I'll just get them next week. They're going to be gone. We have a certain quantity to go around. It's finite, so when they're sold out, they're sold out. It's pre-holiday moment right now. Here we are, Thursday night, giving you the deal of a lifetime on diamonds. Try them out. You have a money-back guarantee. So for those of you that are new and haven't shopped here, this is a pre-holiday sale. It's a pre-sale. It's a pre-sale. It doesn't mean they're happening in November. It doesn't mean they're happening in December. It means that we're giving you the jump start. Everyone's starting a little early this year. Quite frankly, that's because they have surpluses that they need to get rid of. We just made these for you brand new. These are not what we need to get rid of. Oh my goodness. This is what we're going to need to have more of, that we don't have more of, that we have tonight, 27, 26, 25. Do you know, 6 years ago, I was selling the studs by themselves here on this stage for more 6 years ago. A lot's transpired in 6 years, things I never imagined I would see in my lifetime, but they've happened in my TVON lifetime. And maybe you're the same way and you're going, yeah, maybe diamonds aren't in the card this year. Maybe I'm not gifting diamonds. Maybe I'm not indulging in something for myself. This is when you do it. This is how you do it because they're not even $24.99. We have 2 pairs gone. I have 1 pair left. They're not even at their lowest price in drop yet. They're going to go. And when everybody calls tomorrow and calls the next day. And for anybody who records the show, oh my goodness, I mean, we appreciate that you want to watch at some point. But let me tell you, there's a reason to be here live. And that is because when deals sell out, they sell out. And your operators can tell you tomorrow night, they're gone. You can call us over the weekend, they're going to be gone. This is your time to get them, because what we have is going to go right now, and I bet you we don't have enough to go around for how many people want to be a part of this deal tonight, because they're not even 24 or 23 or 22 or $21.99. You get the VS quality. Nobody can touch this price. And you've got time to get them at home. I don't expect you to do all the research now, because you got a couple of minutes here to take advantage of this deal. But in the next coming days, or after you get them at home and take a look at them with your loupe and ask your jeweler locally what the replacement cost would be, look at what prices actually are on VS 1 carat diamonds, and then see if you want to keep them. And if you don't, send them on back. But $21.99 cannot be topped. $2,099, I'm just telling you, this is the best diamond deal I've had 6 years here. 6 years. And how many deals are we going to have like this going forward? It's not going to happen. They're not even $2,099. We have 4 people on the phone lines, and I have 3 pairs. But not all 4 people are probably on the earrings. So we'll find out. So call me now. They're not even $2,099. We do the plain studs for more. Here's your chance to pick them up in a time when diamonds have gone berserk. You know that. You know it. How do we go backwards in today's environment on VS Diamonds? It's your special holiday pre-sale right now. Take a look at them. They're not even $2,099. They're not even $2,000. Try them out. You got your money back, safety net, and you cannot find anything else out there like this. You cannot. You simply cannot. They're $1,999 while they last. That is an unheard of value for diamond studs by themselves. You get the diamond studs, you get the halo, you get your gold color choice as well. And they are a $6,500 best I can find on SI. I can't even find VS stones to compare them to. I can't find you a comparable price on a VS diamond like this, because most don't do them. You don't have a lot of VS options out there when it comes to a bigger stud earring. We bring it. We need you to have the match in the earring, like you have to all your rings, like you have to all your necklaces and everything else you get here. So it is important that we insist upon this $19.99 opportunity, and the best thing to do is to try them and see if they're all that, and get them now while they're here, because $19.99 doesn't happen anywhere else. And you got my word on that. I'm in the business. I deal with wholesalers every single day as well. And we don't do a lot of big white diamonds because there's never a deal to be had. This is your deal. We have 3 pairs, and now we have 1 pair left. So it's time to get them. 60 seconds only, and then we'll see who's got that last pair. Good luck. Dial early. Think about, again, what gold color you need or what you want, because it doesn't cost you any extra money to have a different gold color. So that's important too. And this is your chance to pick them up. So $19.99, your chance right now. And we got 45 seconds to get them out the door. And it's our very special opportunity to get extra diamonds with those studs. They're still VS. It's unheard of. And for those of you that are going, yeah, I don't need to tackle the diamond world right now. I'm sure I'll find something out there. There is nothing. I'm out in the world every single day of diamonds. I know it well. I know the wholesale world, which normally you can't walk in as an average consumer. You don't walk into the wholesale world and buy diamonds at wholesale prices. You just can't, and you don't. But here's that opportunity where you absolutely can get a better than wholesale deal from us here, and sit at home, kick back on your couch. Let them be delivered to your doorstep. Don't even worry about anything, right? You just have the diamond experts that we are deliver you value like this. And for $19, I tell you, I don't know if I could literally send these to you all, like everybody watching, if I could put out a mailing list and just send them to you so you could see them in person at home, I would do that. If I could just send one to everybody and then say, you tell me if you want to keep them or send them back. Like, you pay $19.99 if you like them, or send them on back if you don't. I would do that. If I could literally do that, I would. And someday maybe I will. I've got kind of something brewing up there in that noggin, and I'm thinking about doing something like that, because you need to see these. I know it's tough on TV, and you've been burned by other people on TV that show you one thing and deliver another. That is not TVON. We're not showing you some fake and showing you some CZ and then sending you some cruddy diamond. That's not what we do. We've got VS quality. If you've ever shopped with us before, I'm telling you things you already know. But at the point where we've got new shoppers tonight that are going diamond deal, $19.99 for big diamonds with halos and all that gold, that seems really, really good. It is. Take it from somebody who spends every day living, eating, breathing diamonds and living, eating, breathing jewelry. That's what I do. And I'll tell you, $19.99 cannot be topped. We got a final 30 seconds. I still have that one pair left. So we're waiting to see who's got the very last pair. Got a couple people who are registering right now, but I haven't heard sold yet. So this is the time to take advantage, get in on that last deal, because I don't know about you, but I've been doing this long enough, and forget the 6 years here. I've been doing this 21 years this fall. In this business, on television, only fine jewelry, and I can go back all 21 years of it and not have diamond studs for this price. You're getting the pre-holiday sale now. I implore you to try them. I know it's a bit of an investment, but not anything compared to the investment you make on really, 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 really low quality diamonds out there in studs. $6,500, best price I could find last year. Haven't looked this year because the holidays haven't really started in that big box retailer I'm talking about. They haven't put out their holiday stuff yet, but let me tell you, expect bigger price tags. Even if you're going on, yeah, I was looking at them last year, went to my local jeweler, saw one price, expect a bigger price this year, because why wouldn't you? You think everything's gone up? Diamonds have gone up exponentially, as they traditionally do. This is your time to pick them up and try them. Last pair left, $19.99, just try them. And again, I've been doing this a long time. I've seen a lot of diamond studs in my day. We know that this time of year, when December hits and when even November, people start to really think about gifting, right? And that special piece that you want to give to that loved one or yourself. And I always say get them early so you can start wearing them, because the holidays are not just about when Hanukkah is or when Christmas is. We have a lot of things that we do and events we go to leading up to those end of the year holidays. So we really, I think you should start wearing them now, right? Get them now, start wearing them and enjoying them so that you have them throughout the holiday season as well. And that's where, even if you're gifting them, I always say maybe find a way to maybe give them a little early so that people can start wearing them. Your recipient can start enjoying and looking fabulous and wearing her new earrings for whatever the holiday occasion may be. Last call, 60 seconds, and then we got to move. So we've got a lot to show you here, but not a lot of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a move on. We've got some last minute ideas and wheels and things like that. We've also got, of course, any requests that you might have, anything you want to see. Flash one more time, still have that big mandarin. At top of the hour, I'll tell you, it's really, really important to take advantage. Every top of the hour, I'm going to bring you something really special. That is the deal tonight. Take advantage of it at $19.99. There's nothing else like it. And I know a lot of people are going to watch this recording in the morning or when they're at work on their Friday, and or they're taking Friday off and they opted to go sleepy sleep, and then they're going to look at the show and then they're going to call frantically and say, please tell me those diamond studs from late last night are still available. They will not be, because Kevin may have the last pair. So 25 seconds, I'll let you know what's happening. Who got a pair so far? Nobody got a pair? Oh, hang on, let me find out. Who got a pair so far? Valerie got a pair. Thank you. Valerie got a pair. Jalen, did you get a pair too? Okay, thank you so much. So we've got one pair left. Kevin might be getting that last pair. We'll find out. Okay, I'll send the last pair to somebody. Go to our Facebook page, right? And go like the show, and then I'll send one to you. I'll buy them, and you guys. No, should we do that? I mean, right? I want somebody to have them. Try them out. Let's see what you think. Get your jeweler involved, right? Go, this is what you do. Take it to your jeweler. You know, Herb, the guy you've trusted for 30 years, and he gets you all your pieces. Go ask him, what is the replacement value on this earring? I want the same quality, I want the same size, I want the same gold weight, I want the same everything. What are you going to charge me? And that's when you know. That's when you know. Yes. Tammy, what's Tammy doing tonight?
She got her husband a men's waterfall ring, and he just got it. And
Uh-huh.
He absolutely loves it, even more than she thought he would.
Now, did she get it here?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just didn't know for a minute. So Kevin said Tammy just called. She got her husband. Do you think it was the waterfall ring that we do, the one that we had tonight? Yes. Yes. So Tammy got a ring for her husband, and tell me again, he loves it more than she thought he would. Yay. See, I always think about men gifting to women, but women gift to men as well, right? Right, of course. So I love that. Tammy, thank you for the call. And do we get her husband's name by any chance so we could shout him out? Or I'm so glad he's loving his ring more than she thought he would. Because that's always a great feeling too, isn't it? When you're like, you put so much time and thought into what am I going to get somebody I care about as a gift, and you want them to love it, and you want to be proud to give it. And then when they love it even more, and you know with a husband, husbands and wives know each other well. Like, you know, like they can say, oh, honey, I love it. But you know if it's genuinely like they love it, or if they really love it even more than you thought. I love that, Tammy. Thanks for the call. Yes. Gary, it might be Gary. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Gary. Thank you. We think. Thank you. Thanks, Kevin. Probably a good bet there if they're registered together. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Well, isn't that, see, that's wonderful to give a gift and he loves it more than you even thought. That just, like, that's really good to hear. Thanks, Tammy, for the call. We appreciate it. All right, so let's talk wheel, quick wheel here. Last pair, not sure who's getting it, but we got one pair left. Okay, so that took a little longer than I thought, but hey, it's a great deal. Scout it out, try them, and then again, see what you think. See if anybody out there can beat it. And again, let me know if you find anything that beats it, because, you know, I'll be shopping right there with you. But see, that's the thing. You're not going to find a better deal on VS Diamonds. We have 3 pieces here to show you. They're all incredible. One's a big turquoise, one's a big fire opal. And like I said, we've seen all these stones here tonight so far. But every one of them, my previous fire opal, my previous turquoise, and my previous mandarin are gone. So I thought we'd bring you some larger versions of and bring you some other opportunities here. Shall we? Big mandarin, big turquoise, big fire opal. There's that mounting. I love that fire opal. See how the cutouts kind of reflect the stone that's glowing? So we may or may not have our last diamond stud. I'm just going to leave it up to you guys to call your operators and check on that last pair of diamond studs. They're too good to leave here. Don't do it. Just grab them at $19.99. That's such a value. And I think for people who, I so appreciate that TVON can, you know, drop prices the way we do. I just think, you know, today it's a different world, and I'm just thrilled we can bring you values that bring you more of what you love for a lesser price. It's kind of incredible. Yeah. Pink diamond again, sure. She just wants to take a look at the pink diamond again. She telling somebody like, oh my gosh, you won't believe this pink diamond she had. The big one, the 58 pointer. Thinking about it. Well, Judy, I'm happy to show it again. Let's move those aside really quickly here, and then we'll go back to them. So start to think about which one you might like, and let's bring this one back in. And I'm going to show her the cert again. This is truly, I don't know if we should, let me know if she needs to bring, if she would like me to bring out all the other pink diamonds I can, just to make a point about the color, because the color is, I'm so intimately familiar with our pink diamonds. I mean, that's not a credit to me. We have so few at this point. One can manage to keep a mental image of what each one looks like. I know the specs, I know the prices, and I know their color and their gradings. And it's not that hard because we only have 3 left that are larger than this 58 pointer. The deal is, though, as you well know, to get bigger stones really drives the price up. This one listed at $18,000 today. It's a new one, and yet we're bringing it down to $99.99. Here's why we do that. I know I only have 73, 102, and 109 left that are any larger, but with those come a $17,000 price, a $38,000 price, and a $65,000 price. So I really love that we can bring you a very powerful stone with a great, honestly, Judy or anybody else who's thinking about it, because I know there are several of you that are thinking about this, it is that ultimate saturation level. It goes beyond what we've seen visually from our 102, our 109, and our 73 pointer, which are significantly lighter in their shades. That is why we gave it that double halo, to really give it a contrast with another 124 in diamonds in the double halo. It is that finished design on the inside, and I'll pop in the cert for another look, but here's the finishing. And there you can see is rose and white gold together. There's that front. Let me try it on for her again, and then we'll show you the cert. But what also is really amazing is, yes, color is number one, because that's what we see. You know, somebody is not going to look at your ring. You're not going to look at your ring and ever say, oh, look at that VS1. Yes, it pays off in the sparkle, but the thing is, the most important aspect, and I say it, but it's just a gemological thing across the board, color is number one. Colored diamonds, colored stones. Color is the most important aspect. Color is always going to be top priority. You look at color first, and that is what you see. So for me, yes, this one, The pink diamond, is that Judy by any chance? Should we show the cert again for her? Or we're not sure? It is. Hi, Judy. Here's the cert one more time. Just want to show her this VS1 grading and how it translates if you were to make that stone this size. And that's what I love, is that the clarity is fantastic, but the color is number one, because that's what you see. Every time you look down, and this one's already spoken for, but every time you look at your hand, every time you look down at your stone, the color, that powerful color that you're going to see right here, is what you see first. And so it, to me, is so important to have that color be so dominant. Congratulations on that one. And that is Judy? Oh, that's not Judy. I'm sorry. Okay, that's why I wanted to double check. I was getting that kind of not sure. So it's Charlene that got it? Congratulations. Enjoy it. $99.99 on that one. Enjoy it. So here's what we're going to do. And if you need to see any of the other bigger ones, let me know. But here's where we're going to go back to that wheel that I started to set up here for you. This is the turquoise. It's a round. Then we have the big fire opal. That's a pear shape. And I will zoom back. And then we've got the big mandarin garnet as well. 3 pieces, one of a kind. Boy, I like that mandarin too. Pretty color too. It's that true Fanta orange color. Very neon, very bright. Then we have our Sleeping Beauty turquoise in the middle. That's a great looking round. That'll be a 467. And then we go over to our big time fire opal. That's just about as red as the one we saw earlier. That was many hours ago when we saw that fire opal. Remember it? Or if you're with me, you remember that smaller opal. And we were remarking how the fire opal had so much red to it. Here it is. So we've had red fire opal, we've had red ruby, now we're looking at another red fire opal that is truly remarkable, and big congratulations again, and thank you on that pink diamond. We're going to talk about all the same price here to go with all 3 of these one-of-a-kinds. Either one, you can change the gold color, so any one of them, you can change the mandarin, which is in the yellow. Again, that mandarin garnet is a 2 carat. Exactly. It's a 2 carat with 76 points in diamonds. Then we've got this beautiful turquoise, which is the round that is our 467. That has the burnished diamonds on the sides that are all scattered in different sizes within the band, and that's going to be 58 points in diamonds. And then we go over to the fire opal. It's definitely going to be another illustration of the stone looking bigger than it weighs, because it's a 241, but it has 46 points in diamonds. But yes, that's definitely looking larger than a 241, because this is a 2 carat, and that's a 467. And this stone rivals the turquoise. So here's another great example of, yep, opals, no matter crystal opal, fire opal, black opal, they're going to look bigger than they weigh. So keep that in mind. And here we go with some one-of-a-kinds going out the door here. End of the show is upon us. We've got 25 minutes remaining left in our Thursday, and we are so ready to get you a big value. Like right here, like right now, anyone you want. Well, let's make it happen. They're supposed to be $29.99 out the door. How about we do a little better? A little maneuvering of price tags here. End of the night is here. We got to make sure they all go. And changing the gold. So remember, you see white here, but you could change it. You got yellow gold on the sides. You can change that too. So it really is making it however you want it. And here's what we're going to do instead of $29.99. Or $19.99, better value, and might as well, the pre-holiday, the pre-sale going on in the diamond studs, might as well carry on through for the next 25 minutes, because what else do you call this if it's not a sale, right? $19.99, $18.99, $17, $16, $15, $14, none of that is what you're paying for any one of those rings. Remarkable big rings here in premium stones, in great mountings, and they're not 14 and they're not 13 and they're not going to be anything like what you should be paying tonight. We're going to make them $1,299 a ring. That is it for anyone you want. And you take your pick and let me know certainly which one you want to see on the hand first. Happy to show those to you up close and personal as well, and show them in all the ways so you can really see what it's all about. Get yourself something special. Reminder, I'm looking to see if we have anything left. Oh, I do have the yellow diamond, the 151 trillion. We can recap that one for you. We have the horsey style, the horse pendant / brooch. We have an aqua, and we have also that orange sapphire flower ring. So a couple of our pieces from mostly the first hour still available, and everything else more or less spoken for. So let's show the fire opal first, because this is the larger version. Maybe that one that I auctioned off earlier in the evening was a little smaller than you like. This is a major stone. Again, that's a 241, but obviously looks bigger, pear shape, but then look at that side-to-side design you're getting. You change the gold if you want. There's only one fire opal, 46 points in diamonds. That's going to be the outer edge of your pair, and then a couple of like open trillion designs on either side with a diamond right in the middle of that. So let me know if you like the fire opal. Then let's try on the turquoise for you. Beautiful, and we love to see turquoise and yellow as well, so you've got the option there. But how about those diamonds set within the gold sides there, so you don't need to worry about anything catching on anything, no prongs except for the center prongs for the turquoise itself. And that's a really lovely turquoise, and I'll put it on my pinky here for you because it's a smaller size, and that's going to be a 467 Sleeping Beauty turquoise. It is a round, it almost looks like it's kind of appearing as a cushion cut just because it's got those prongs situated where they are in the corners. But that's our big turquoise, and that's going to be, well, that's a big round there. And then we also have the fabulous 2-carat mandarin. That's going to be a special mandarin there. Also a 2-carat stone, 76 points in diamonds as well on that one. And we'll share it with you here on the hand. 2 carats even, but bright as can be, and super ultra high clarity on this stone. Very impressive, and that's always a struggle with mandarins. It's not an automatically clean stone, so really lovely to have that kind of clarity on that 2-carat. So anyone you want, $12.99. Last call, 30 seconds. We move along. Gonna pop in that 2-carat yellow diamond as well. Got a 201 down to its lowest price. A fabulous value there. Just again, let us know if you have anything you'd like to see again, or if there's a recap needed. I don't know if we still have that last pair of diamond studs available or not. So time to get on the phone lines and let those requests be known, or if we can recap something for you. Here's the big yellow. 7487 coming up next in 10 seconds. Let me know if you'd like any of those. That is a very special drop in price on a major selection. And again, all bigger versions of what we've seen sell earlier tonight. So if you missed out on those, here are some bigger opportunities for you. By the way, anybody like lapis? There's some unique pieces here in some real, oh, you know what? Quick blowout on a diamond necklace really quickly. This one has been hiding from me. It is our diamond necklace, almost like a collar, but with bigger stones. Look at this. How pretty. It looks like a big marquise, but that marquise shape is made out of baguettes and rounds together. Am I having deja vu? Okay. Because it seems like it was 9:37 last night you brought out this necklace. If you tell me it's Donna who made the request, then I'm going to know it's deja vu. No? Okay. So here's the necklace real quick, and I think we've got a request for the diamonds, made in Italy piece, the look of diamonds, but in a not diamond piece. So we'll show that again for you too. All right, this is a diamond necklace though. These are diamonds. They're actual diamonds. Item number on this one is 8217. It's one only in 18K. Again, boy, have we seen a lot of 18 karat gold tonight. Haven't we? More than this show than probably any other before it. 34 points in baguettes, 58 points in round brilliance, all together looking like marquise cuts here. So 8217, 18K white gold only. You can see it's all attached to the chain. So it's one full necklace, and that is, once again, 34 points on the baguettes. That'll be 5 individual baguettes that are centered up on the marquise shape with 58 points in the round. So you've got a really good look here and getting you a really fun look in diamonds, kind of like that little curve that it gives you as I showed on the neckline. Very reminiscent of like how a collar sits, but without having the overly dressy nature of a full-on collar. I think a lot of people are just going, yeah, diamonds all the way around for every day. I'm not sure if that's what I need. This gives you just that little neckline fill-in that is really lovely, but you can see how those just kind of pop right through. And then you really get the impression like they're all big diamonds without having the expense of all big diamonds. This is one only. I'll make it $9.99 first caller. It's a better price than it's ever been. It's just the one. You can see there the adjustability too. Do you see those 3 different O-rings with the lobster claw? So you have 16, 17, 18 inches. So you can wear it up here. That would be about 16, 17's right about here, 18's right about here. So you get to decide, but it's $9.99. So a huge value and just amazing to get 18 karat gold at that kind of price tag, like $999. So that's a quick one only for you. If you'd enjoy that, that'll be $9.99, and you're getting all the extras, the extra special of that specialty clasp and adjustability and the 18 karat gold, which is always nice, right? And even the chain itself, you can see as I'm just barely moving it, you see how the chain itself is still going to sparkle. So the diamonds obviously are known for that payoff, but you're getting the chain really well made as well. So $9.99 gets that one to you. We'll go back to our wheel, show that to you close up. It's just a really great one of a kind and designer style, yes. And I even like the idea of maybe layering that. Speaking of layering, we have a request on a necklace here. to show you, which is item number 8253. Got to show this to you last night as well. We have 3 different lengths. I'm not sure what's left in each length, so you'll have to check with your operators here because this was not scheduled for the show. But a request nonetheless, and an important idea because this viewpoint, we just saw a diamond necklace. Look at how this looks like diamonds. We've had folks that have purchased it. They have it already. They wear it and they say, you know what? It looks like diamonds. I really had to look at it to determine why is this looking so much like diamonds, but I didn't pay for diamonds. Made in Italy, 3 different lengths here. You've got 30, 22, or 18 inches in length. 30, of course, could be doubled up, which creates a look much like this if you'd like to, as a choker length if you want to do that way, but you still get a clasp. It's still going to have a lobster claw clasp and a disc that is embedded in the chain that tells you it is stamped made in Italy. Italians are very proud, and they should be because they do incredible workmanship. So there should be, if you have a piece of Italian gold, it should say Italy somewhere on that piece. It should be stamped. It's more than just a hallmark saying 14K. It really should say Italy because they want to make sure that you know there's a special, certainly elite kind of craftsmanship that's done there. So they really want to show that to you. And so look for those kind of, you know, when you're shopping elsewhere, make sure you see that Italy stamp somewhere on your piece. This is the 30-inch that I've doubled up, but obviously you have 18 and 22 as well. Here's that single kind of look here, and then I'll just pop one on the neckline so you can see it. But it is going to be under $500 no matter which one you choose. The 30-inch is $499. The 22 is $449, and the 18 is the most affordable, of course, at $399. And remember that these are going to be those beautiful discs that you see as it moves and spins. It's always going to show you that look of diamonds. They're actually white gold discs, and I'll move my rings aside so we can show it up close as well. So you can see it, and then you'll see one on, so you can really appreciate how this is made. Do you have one? Our requester, who is it? Hi, Nancy, and what length would she like? 30-inch, way to go. But do you see, Nancy, how I'm moving it and spinning it? Because we had this question last night. Was, yes, but can you show me the back? This is all the way around. The same design. I likened it to a football shape. It's an oblong oval shape, but it is rounded the entire way. So there is no front, there is no back. Unlike diamonds, where diamonds by the yard that are bezel set, there is a front, there is a back. There's no other way to do it, right? So you are getting this look where no matter how it spins or turns or moves, because it will, you get the look of diamonds in that two-tone effect. It also, of course, goes with your white and your yellow gold. And no matter what, you're spending under $500 to get one. So I highly recommend this. That's the 30. I'm going to pop one on as well because easily enough, you can just pop it over your head too if you get that longer length. But I'll show you so that it sits against a skin tone here. I'll just show you a little bit shorter here so you can see how that looks when you actually see it against the neckline and see it turn and move. So you get, again, that is, right? It looks like diamonds. It looks like beautiful, larger diamonds here, and the stations go all the way around. Some of our diamonds by the yard, we even bring you different styles where sometimes they go just in the front or they'll go 3/4 the way around. This goes all the way around so that if you are, again, doubling it up in the 30-inch, or if you're exposing your neckline all the way around where you've got your hair up and you've got, you know, no collar on, you're going to see those look of diamonds all the way around. And you can see what happens when it moves. It can be, look at that, subtle movement or more just replicating, you know, life when you're walking and when you're talking, when you're moving. And that is the look of diamonds, but it's not. Again, leave it to the Italians to come up with a design that's more than just a diamond cutting. We've seen that before. This is more than just diamond cutting because they do that kind of cylindrical design, because they're doing, think of it like scalloped edges of white gold, so that there's all these different levels, these different, if you will, edges, so that's why it's sparkling. Every single one of those kind of stacked designs of the white gold, they're all going to move and catch the light different points. So that means it looks like the sparkle of diamonds. You're taking any length. I just threw on the 30-inch and put it shorter at where an 18 would fall on me. Obviously we have, it'll look the same no matter which length you get, okay? So that's why one is good enough to show you here, because no matter, obviously you know that 18 sits right about here, 22 is gonna sit right about here, and then 30 inches is a little bit longer. So, but I just want you to see that from a distance. And if I go even further back, it's out of focus, yes, but look what's happening with the shine and the sparkle. Do you see that? That's when we're out of focus and you still see the kind of sparkle it gives you, and then I come into focus and you see, yeah, it just gets louder, right? The sparkle is more intense. So you pick your length. They're great for gifting as well because you're proud to give something that maybe is an innovation in jewelry that you don't see everywhere else. And we've got it again, 30 inch, $499, 22, $449, and 18 inches, which is about where I'm wearing this one here, is going to be only $399. And you don't need to know her size, and you don't need to know even her gold preference because it's got the white and the yellow. So whether she is committed and devoted to one color or another, this is a necklace that works no matter what. And you've got the look of diamonds without having the expense because, oh my goodness, if those were diamonds in that size, placed that close together around 30, 22, or 18 inches, you would have a lot of expense there, right? But you don't have that expense. And you can see how even just as I move, it rolls, and that's where there's no front, no back. So we'll go back to our wheel. I'll put up a ring for you, but that is the necklace you should get. And then I've got this really cool, what was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna show the yellow diamond here really quickly before we go, because it's my last of the big 2 carats that are priced this way that are certified, so you get it all. Still have that white diamond necklace in the white gold, by the way, if you want that white diamond piece in the 18K, that white diamond, you know, with the baguettes and the rounds in the 18K. Let me know if you want that one for $9.99. Obviously, we're busy on those Italian-made necklaces that give you the look of DBTY without being the diamonds by the yard. It's more like a diamond disc look by the yard. So here's our 201 GIA certified yellow diamond. And let's come in close and get acquainted. 178 and white diamonds around it. Absolutely beautiful piece, isn't it? That's a good looking ring. The color is saturated. We're going to pop in the cert for you. It's all 18 karat gold. And how about 178 of big diamonds? You got that going on. You add it together. It's 3 carats, 79. And this is your cert for your cushion modified brilliance, 6.5 by 7, almost square. 201 W2X VS2, excellent polish. Very good symmetry and no fluorescence. Great to see there. And how about a clarity chart, mapping it out front and back on your clarity. This is your general color and clarity scale you get. Here's your side proportion of your cushion cut diamond, and we're going to blow it out right now. The very first color, it's the last one I have of its kind, priced like this. It was a $25,999 piece. To get over 2 carats is really remarkable in a yellow diamond. Really wanted to blow this out before we go. Why not? Blow it out. Give you a great value. Send it out of here. We did that with a pink diamond. We got a pink diamond down to a really ridiculous low. We're going to do it with a yellow diamond. This time, 2 carats. Very important size to get. Great looking cushion. The color is very saturated. That is not what we always see. And then I did want to point out it's a double row on the sides. So even though you have that huge halo, you also have the double row in the diamonds to give it more ample side band width there. Not bandwidth like your internet connection, but like band width, like truly, literally your width of your band, right? So it just kind of creates a better feel, a better fit. You're also, you got to keep in mind, you're stabilizing a very large stone here on your hand. And from $25,999 going on the hand, here's your finishing. Remember, all 18 karat solid. Take a good look at how we even created the very back of the band so you can see how substantial that is. It is a VS quality stone. When you get a VS quality stone that actually is certified by GIA, very impressive. But you're not paying 20, and you're not paying 15, and you're not paying $14,999 for a certified 2-plusser. I mean, you're talking about a dandy of a diamond. And that could be your new favorite collectible piece. And don't take my word for it. GIA has graded it as a VS2 stone. Super important, ready to be, I mean, do you want to go get it appraised? Sure enough, right? You don't even need to send it to GIA. We did that already. You've got all that documentation free of charge with your ring. You've got the documentation that gives you every detail of your diamond. It's not 14. It's not 13. It's not $12,000. It's not $11,000. And better yet, it is not $10,000. Last I have of its kind, $9,999 for a 2 carat plus, GIA certified. Usually, if you got a 2 carat and it's under 10, is not certified. And it's more money. This is less money for the cert. That really ups the ante when you get a yellow diamond, any significant diamond. That's why we talked about the 58-point pink, the big deal of having a certificate to go with it. Same applies here, except we're now talking about an even larger stone in the yellow material, and it is saturated as ever. And to get all of that for $99.99. And of course, there's that $178 and those really impressive VS white diamonds around it. Well, that's incredible too. So $9,999. That makes it yours. We got to give it 60 seconds, and that is one for the ages. And we had a couple people miss out on the pink diamond a few minutes ago. Do not let that be the case with this yellow, because I don't have anything else like it. We have other 2 carats, but a couple only. They're not certified though, and they're more money. So I just don't see why get a lesser quality non-certified stone and have to spend more. This is that whole, that's really the definition of value, because you get everything all in one. Nothing else could be added to it to make it any more high value. And yet it's under $10,000 to get that one home. So definitely try it. And if you still want to call me on those Italian gold necklaces, please do. We've got to be down to last call on those quantities there in those different lengths. And I know the 30 inch is very, very popular. So that we started with the least quantity in the 30, probably down to very few, because I've heard a lot of 30 inches going out. Why not when it's under $500? Take advantage of that. Also in the yellow diamond front, earlier tonight I showed you a trillion. Did you have a question? The round, oh, the earrings. Oh, congratulations. Well done. Thank you. Well, I won't recapping those then. Who got your pair? Thank you, Alexis. All right. I did want to remind you also, I had this yellow diamond earlier in the show. In our very first hour, it's item number 8449. Look at that. That's a good one too. 8449. Look at that. It's the 151 trillion. I did have it next to the cushion cut earlier, and I'm not afraid to do it again, because this 151 looks larger than a 151. I think that 151 looks larger than the 201, personally. They're side by side. You judge for yourself. 18K, 151, and we're still bringing the diamond weight in the white diamonds, because this one, remember that one had 178? Well, this one has 176, 2 points shy of what we saw surrounding the 2 carat is happening here around the 151 trillion, and just first time I've ever had a trillion cut yellow diamond. Do you believe that? First time ever. And it's $6,999. Maybe that's the way to go. If maybe 10,000 is still a little much, you can get a stone that looks that size or bigger. In a rare cut, you're getting almost the same carat weight in the white diamonds, and yet it is $3,000 lesser price tag. Yes. Hi, Ed and Jan. Hi, Ed. Hi, Jan. They got the 18-incher on the Made in Italy necklace. Wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy, and nice to hear from you guys as always. And then if you have any other last-minute requests here, I just want to give this 60 seconds as well. But also, we do have now just 7 minutes left in the show. So if there's anything else I can pop in, boy, we've shown you a lot of jewelry tonight. Anything else I can show you? Anything else you want to check on availability? This is the time to do it before we go off the air. We've got an entire, new batch, Friday nights. We're going to bring it out. And I have already seen what's coming this Friday and this weekend, and oh my goodness. Be with us. You like new? You like designer? You like really unusual pieces? We've got them all throughout the weekend, and it starts tomorrow night. So make sure you're with us. And if you don't get us on TV, somebody said this the other day, they go, oh, I get Friday's low viewership. Friday's low viewership, not because people don't want to watch, it's because we don't broadcast very many places, right? Friday is a busy night to be out, but it's the fact that we don't actually have all of our broadcast partners that we usually do. So Friday night, meaning if you ever turn us on, you're going, yeah, where are you guys? We're not broadcasting on every one of our television affiliates on Fridays. The airtime's not available to us. Otherwise, we would love to have it. Hopefully one day. I still hold out hope. But for those of you that don't get us on TV, if that's your normal way of watching, you are invited to join us online. And so it's not that complicated. You can either go on a smartphone to tvon.com or go to a computer, or any place you got a Wi-Fi connection, you can go to tvon.com. That's one way to watch. You can go to TVON's YouTube channel. That's another way to watch. Or you can go to Facebook, and there's a Facebook page for TVON. You can watch there. It's just like watching on TV. It's live. It's just streaming on any of those different devices. So you might be watching on a slightly smaller screen, but the good news is it's in high definition, which our television affiliates are not. So you get a little trade-off. It might be a smaller screen than your TV at home, but it's going to be a better resolution and quality for you. So just a reminder, you can always join us there. We just don't broadcast all of our TV partners. We can't because it's not available, but hey, we're still here for a very special Friday, and we encourage you to join us because a lot of cool things happen. So 7 o'clock is the normal start time, 7 o'clock Pacific and 10 p.m. Eastern. So just a reminder, go online, or maybe you're out and about, or maybe you're watching your other favorite show on TV, and then you can watch us on your, side by side on another device. So you can keep that in mind, because I hope you'll join me, because we have a party on Fridays and it's called Club TVON. So make sure you're with us, or join in as you can. So we'd love to have your company on Friday nights as we kick off the weekend and welcome in a lot of brand new, and that means a lot of new jewelry on the way in designer styles. That's the winner at $69.99. I gotta say, just one more look at it on the hand here if you missed it earlier. This is such a good ring. It's such a big stone. Take a look at that on. And that's what, again, giving you a bigger look, certainly than the 1 carat 51 carat weight implies. And that rare of the rare of the rare, one of these high style gals that's really recognized for style. She just got engaged recently. She has a trillion cut white diamond. This is the trillion cut yellow. You could even upgrade, and that's it's a powerful stone. It's a great look. Or maybe it's not going to be as bridal. Maybe it's going to be something you wear as a middle finger ring or right hand ring for some style points, right? So $69.99 only if you'd like that one. And then just a reminder, if there's anything else we can recap, let me know. Got a last call here on the show. And then, of course, I do want to just remind you there was, I don't know, you're going to have to explain to me, someone's going to have to explain this diamond ring being here at $9.99. We have one diamond ring that is a beautiful, I'm going to show it on the hand because that's the best way to see it. 7425 is the number. Had it earlier in the evening. Last call on this price tag. It's 89 points in diamonds. It's 7425. And it's 89 points for $777. So white gold only. I encourage you to think about that. It's multiple rows. All comes around in the back as a tapered band, so it's easy to wear, but that is $777 for an 89-point diamond ring. Just a looker in white gold. If you like that close to the hand style, sits low profile, but a lot of diamond weight and a lot of different rows, but still seeing, that negative space through it, which is so hot. That's a great looking piece. And remember, if you need to see the 201, we have the 201 for $99.99 or the trillion 151 for $69.99. And our yellow diamonds, that is our diamond ring for $777. Unheard of value there. Just a major, major value to get that one. And then let me also pop in that $99.99 201 for comparison's sake. So you've got the 201 here in the cushion cut. That is the 201 GIA certified stone, still VS. Little, maybe just a smidge darker color if you really kind of, again, to each their own on saturation levels and what your preferences are, but maybe a tad more saturation on the cushion cut. And then you've got the trillion cut as well. So 151 on the left, 2 carat 01 on the right. This is $69.99 and this one's only $99.99 with the cert. So two great choices in our big yellow diamonds. And a reminder, as we are counting down the final 2 minutes, let us know if there's anything else you want to check on. If you want to check on, let's see, what else is left? I mean, maybe the pendant pin combination in that horse design we had, or any of those Italian-made Diamond by the Yard lookalikes, or our Brazilian Paraíba, or even that necklace that I had in the 18 karat gold. That one's also $9.99. Just a reminder, because it was just a quick flash. So just a reminder, this is still available, and that's only $9.99. You get 18 karat gold with all those diamonds. So just ask for the diamond necklace that looks like the Marquise cuts, but it's baguettes and rounds together. So some great choices here in diamonds as we sign off tonight. Reminder again, tomorrow night, we're here live. It's a 7 o'clock Pacific start time. That is 9 p.m. Central Time, and that's also 10 p.m. Eastern. So we look forward to seeing you guys to kick off the weekend together. We have a big celebration of so much brand new. It really is. I mean, designer pieces you've never even imagined probably, that maybe you've never seen before, even in other jewelry stores or retailers or designers. We've got some really unique and cool pieces coming up really all weekend. So Friday night, Saturday morning, Sunday morning, make sure, because it's a lot of brand new coming out over the next few days. So we hope that you'll join us and see what that's all about and take a look. And then, of course, a lot of our classics and a lot of our beautiful color that we love. And then if there's anything we can, obviously, build or have set aside ready to show you over the weekend, we're also taking those requests as well. So last call, if you want to check on anything that you saw earlier today, please give us a call and we'll check real quick to see if it's available. Otherwise, two great yellow diamonds to consider here as well. And our final call on our Thursday. And don't forget, we have those diamond studs. We have that fabulous. What else? We had that beautiful Brazilian Paraíba in more of a band style that was $39.99, and that's about it. So last call on anything. Thanks again for being with us tonight. Always a pleasure to have your company on a Thursday. And again, big Friday night. Join us online if you don't get us on TV. Otherwise, join us how you normally do. But TVON.com is a great way to watch, or join our Facebook community there, or YouTube. We'll see you then for a big Club TVON party. I'm Lauren Blair. Good night. We'll see you tomorrow.